Huh?
Has he ever been around your baby mama and you didn't know what was going on? You weren't there?
Yo, relax.
I mean, hey,
It's just an idea. Who do you think your kid might be belong to?
I didn't even know you had
If not you.
Adam.
Who does my kid belong to? I've never thought I would get asked some shit like that.
Who do you think your kid belongs to if it's not you?
Brian Pumper. Is that okay? you disagree?
Is that who you want it to be?
Yes.
Definitely.
That's what I think about. When I jerk off, I think about my girl and Brian Pumper.
Brian Pumper should be your kid's goddad.
I would honestly do that if I had ever spoken to him.
He'll probably make a
never
song
spoke
with
to
her.
him?
I feel like at some point he owes you something because of
How much you bring?
because of how much attention you brought to his name.
For real.
Okay, but somebody sent me screenshots suggesting that Brian Pumper is locked up right now and that the reasons why might be because of a sexual related offense, which I don't know 100%, but I believe that he's in jail right now, and I believe that the Brian Pumper Twitter account that I'm following is not his, and it's somebody else in the industry who's using his account to like retweet other people's OnlyFans, which is a really low level hustle.
Yeah, like using someone's likeliness.
Promotion and shit.
Yeah.
Promotion.
I don't know about it. Are we live yet?
Yes, but you want to know you want to know a worse one? There's a graffiti artist who be hitting everything in my fucking neighborhood. Shy 47, SHIE 47.
Shout him out. Shout him out. Yes.
So I don't know who the fuck he is, but I hit him up on Instagram because somebody has his username with a picture of one of his tags for their thing. I hit him up, and immediately I realized that it's a kid scamming, pretending to be this graffiti artist. He's like a kid in Hawaii.
What the fuck?
Pretending to be this dude.
But like, what monetary gain is he getting from this?
I don't know, like, hey, cash
a
out me
fucking
20.
kid.
Cash out me $20 for some cans, man. You guys,
wow.
this is a real question though. You guys want to start a graffiti crew?
No.
What would it be called?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We can all come up with different names. Oh no, I'll write Lavelle. You write Adam. You write Housephone, and you write AD. That'll throw him off the scent.
I'm like, huh? I just look over. I look over to the distance and I see Yassi just making love to my fucking puff bar that I let her hit.
Yo,
I let her
she
borrow.
just hit us with like the Tiana Trump like eye roll. Like she was looking down, but her eyes went up, which looks very porny because any girl in porn knows that you're like that's one difference that people don't
sexualize Yassi.
Right,
Okay?
I don't want to sexualize.
I disagree.
Take it back.
I disagree.
No, but okay, when a porn girl learns very early on in her business, in her career, that when you're giving head, normal girls give head and they look forward.
Bro,
and they look
stop
down.
this.
Okay, I'm not gonna motion
You over here
anymore.
demonstrate, nigga.
No,
Chill.
but-
This nigga's like, okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna
No. They give head and they look up because that looks better for the camera.
I feel like anytime I've ever gotten head, a girl looked up at me because she's down beneath me.
for sure.
Then you want to know the crazy thing though? Now all these girls have Botox in their foreheads, so they can't look up.
Because they can't see shit.
Why don't they just move their whole head up?
I know girls like who know my girl. I hear about the problems that they go through, so I'm in on some shit that I don't even know if other people know about.
Yeah.
Botox head?
Yeah, Botox head. But
I'm gonna be honest.
No, you said
Yeah.
bow tie head.
Botox. You're a bow tie head. That's what I'm gonna call you, bow tie head.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest though. Sometimes the fake lips be hidden. Sometimes they be.
You like
feeling
those?
good.
Oh God,
Sometimes.
it's just like when it's like not too much though.
Yeah.
So it's begin like too much. and
If it's
lips
just
be
a little
looking
plump.
like
I know
somebody-
a lot of girls
That look
who
crazy.
got the. And it's just crazy.
yeah,
My girl
it's
got it
nuts.
one time. I told her, I'm like, yo, for real, don't do that again.
You didn't like it?
No.
My girl wants to do it, and I'm like, eh.
You know, it's a weird thing because if they do just enough that it's not super noticeable, it can help a bit.
Yeah.
But I know so many girls who have gone way too far.
They just be
go way too crazy.
Like, what the fuck? You tell them to just fuck me up? Like,
Hey, at the end of the day, baby, whatever makes you happy, you feel me? Like, do what you
yeah,
gotta do.
you feel me?
whatever
We
you
like
wanna
it
do,
all,
baby.
baby.
I'm all inclusive, baby.
Hey, as
I'm
long as
whatever-
them lips work,
Real
you
crazy.
feel me?
Whatever
like
you
it
with,
all,
I'm with. You
baby.
feel me?
That's a
My
fair point,
DMs,
Bell.
my DMs are open.
Let's be real. Would you ever turn a girl down because
No.
she had fake lips?
No.
Hell no.
But also probably would.
Yes, I would.
I would turn a girl down.
I'm
for
high
lips.
maintenance.
Hold on, I would turn a girl down if her lips were too small. I would.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, don't you
AKA,
hate
like-
that? That's like how you know a girl really be looking inbred.
no-lip
is when they
bitch?
have
Yeah.
for sure. Like the tiniest little line of a lip. But bro, I know some girls who had fucking absolutely no lips,
Yeah.
and then they still get the implants, so they end up with this like weird round thing here, but then still barely any.
Like a baby sausage.
A rope gang.
Bro, you want to? What would really
Don't
help?
say nothing crazy.
No. What would really help is if they got like the pink tattooed further down on their lip.
To make
The color to match it?
illusion.
Yes, because if they're gonna get the fake puff out, they need to increase the pink. But also, what that reminds me of
Increase
is
the pink.
You ever see a Mexican chick with her eyebrows tattooed on?
I hate that shit.
I haven't seen that in
Yo,
real
that
life.
shit
hate that
bugs
shit.
out.
Bro,
And it's
honestly,
one little line too.
Yes.
I can't even tell half the
Like a
time, bro.
diabetic
If they do it
caterpillar.
Right, it's good. You can't even tell.
Hey,
sometimes,
listen.
I think
bro.
if they go in with the marker on top of it, they might be able to make it look
marker.
kind of
The
normal,
marker.
but or the pen.
No, that shit don't
the
look good.
pencil. You know what I'm talking about, Yassi? Have you seen it? She's from the suburbs. Have you seen it?
She's from the suburbs.
Have you seen it?
She's from Narnia.
Narnia. Wait, that's where you're
Wait, is she really not from like New York, bro? I thought she was from New York.
From
This whole time.
Jersey? She's from the suburbs.
Oh, you're not even. From,
You only known her for 3 years, Housephone.
known Yassi for 3 years?
I'm about to say I maybe known her like 3 months, maybe.
That would be mad funny if you had known her for a long
Just
time. Like keeping
randomly?
it a secret.
This,
Yeah,
and this
it's
was
hiding
all. This was all a fucking ploy.
That's all the ploy.
It was all a dream.
I used to see Yassi in the Jersey streets. I don't know.
And you put her in a limousine.
No,
Listen, I've been to parts of Jersey that I'm
Left her
pretty
on the
sure that
streets.
Yassi ain't been in.
that's a fact.
Damn.
I'm riding through New York,
Oh.
finna go and shoot New Jersey up. Bang, bang. Try to take Yassi earrings. I ain't
You
going.
can't hear it, but touching the microphone sounds a little weird. It sounds very wicked.
Oh my bad.
You're
Pause.
being a little hip hop for us here.
This nigga.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Speaking of hip hop, we got all black inclusion, no jumper blackout episode, black people taking over, Black Lives Matter episode.
Cam Girl is not
No
here.
Asian
This
inclusion.
nigga said what?
We've decided that Asian people are white. So
Exactly.
therefore, they don't get to be on the
How the
podcast
fuck did you
anymore.
decide this?
That's the new thing.
Cam
That's-
Girl's fired.
That's how they explain why Asian people do so good in school and stuff. It's like, well, you're actually white.
I mean, honestly, we about to just fire Adam too. They said I did a good
you
job.
said I got fired too.
I fired. Everybody got fired.
God damn it.
I did a
Fucking
good-
mutiny.
Before I leave this motherfucker, guns will be blazing.
Fire Yuri. Fire Yuri, if anything.
If
No, he
anything,
doesn't want to go.
Yuri has to be the first
Before
one
I
out
leave
there.
here, this motherfucking building gonna be burnt down.
I felt
There's
that.
gonna be no jumper for real.
He's shoddy. He's about to 6ix9ine this
Oh,
whole operation, but it's like the inverse of shoddy, where we're like, we're all upstanding citizens, and then we bring in a gangster, and then somehow
kills
the
us
gangster takes down the operation, whereas like 6ix9ine was like a normal kid who joined a gang. This is the opposite. A gangster joins the actual company.
you know what's crazy too? Because
We're gonna be looking back at this like, man,
Like,
that was
damn.
so real.
it was
That
bad.
was so prolific.
Hey, no, it's funny because I
Little
used to
did we
work
know.
at Target, right? And when they fired me at Target, they thought I was gonna come back and hurt somebody. So for a whole week, they had people security escorting the bosses to their cars for like a week because they thought I was coming.
Did you blow
What did
up
you
when
do?
they
You
fired
say?
you?
You told him
Huh?
something.
You must have turned up on
What
him.
did you
He said
do?
something.
Oh, you want to know what I did?
Yes.
You threatened somebody.
Oh, there's got to be something fucked up.
All right,
It's
look.
not like they just came up with
No,
this
no,
theory
no,
on
no,
their
no,
own,
no,
right?
no, no. No, this is what I did, right?
So what happened was
No, this is crazy though. I ended up working at Target, and then my first day, the boss he tells me, he's like, "Do you like South Park?" I'm like, "Yeah," and then he just puts it on fucking on the screen, my nigga, and we're inside of this office just watching South Park all day. And they get rid of this nigga and they bring somebody else. The other guy that they hire is cool with my first baby mama's fucking mom.
shit.
So he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna keep it G with you. They brought me here to get rid of you." You feel me? So
Are you
I was-
serious?
I swear to God. Wow. He was like, "They brought me here to get rid of you." So he didn't get rid of me. They got rid of him and they gave the new guy, they're like, "You have to get him out of here."
But then it just so happened that the new guy knew you as well.
no, he didn't know me.
So they got another guy.
They got another guy.
And then he fired you.
And no, he tried to. This is the
I
catch.
wasn't going to let myself be
No,
fired.
no.
I burned down the target.
No, this is the catch though. So he was like, "You know what? You're not so bad." And he ended up telling him like, "You're cool." And we end up having a team going out day or something like that, where you're not supposed to buy any alcohol. So the whole team, he's buying the whole team alcohol and shit like that. We were leaving, my dumb ass in downtown Disney jumps over a goddamn fucking like hedge or something like that. One of my coworkers tries to jump over the hedge and breaks his fucking leg. Yep.
Like a grown man.
A grown man.
But they're trying to say that it's your fault.
He
'cause you
tried to.
jumped
He was
first?
like, "This is your fault." This
blamed it on you?
He didn't even take him to the hospital. I'm like, "Nigga, take this nigga to the hospital." He panicked and left. I ended up taking this nigga with his broke leg to the hospital. But you know,
And so then you looked out for him
I
and
looked
you
out.
got fired?
I ain't
I'd
know.
be mad too.
Look, no, I ain't get fired for that though.
Oh, okay.
I ain't no.
What the fuck?
I wasn't gonna snitch on him, but when I came to work the next day, I'm like, Like, nigga, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing
you
because
already know.
you already know.
Yeah.
After that, he just started giving me these tasks, like impossible tasks. And then,
But I'm trying to make it as hard for you as
Go
possible.
catch go bring in every cart, including carts that aren't even there.
So basically, he was giving me these tasks, and I was doing everything he asked me to. And then, like 3 weeks later, he was like, "Yeah, you're not performing the way you're supposed to." So I said, "I know this is. This nigga trying to get me out." So I was like, "You know what? This is about to be my last day. I'm about to get on this nigga head." Feel me? So for like a week, he wouldn't even be around me. He would, when I go to lunch, he would go to his office. So I knew that. Like, he was avoiding me because he was getting ready to fire me. So, nigga, I went to lunch. I seen him walk into his office, and I walked in his office, and I sat next to him like Valia's right there. So, you bitch ass nigga. I said, fuck you, nigga. No, I'm on him like this. I'm like bitch ass nigga, say something. I don't give a fuck about a job. I'll knock you out right now. Nigga, I'll knock you out right now.
How old were you?
Nigga, I was like, what, 22, 23?
Jesus Christ.
I was like, nigga, I'll slap the shit out you right, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You little hoe. Can't do nothing now. Can't do nothing now. The nigga starts tearing up. I'm
And
like,
this is before he fired you.
Yes. I'm like, bitch ass nigga, fuck you, nigga. Whoa. I said, nigga, say something. I'm gonna slap the shit out you, nigga. And I sat there with him for the next like 3 minutes doing that shit. And then I got up and I clocked out. And I seen when I was leaving, all the bosses was like, they're looking for me, and I'm already clocked out. I come to work the next day like nothing happens, and they're
You
like,
came to work the next day like nothing happened.
yep. They said
never showed back up.
They said Armand, why? They called me on the intercom. I said, here it goes. You feel me? And I go in the office with the big boss. And she was like, so your boss is saying you said this and this and that and this and all that. I said, I didn't say anything. I said, he's out to get me.
Right.
And she was like, why would he be out to get you? She said, this is totally unacceptable. Well, I said, well, maybe because my homie broke his leg once he bought everybody liquor at the fucking what's it called?
So you started snitching.
I had to get him. I had to get him back.
6'9".
You had to.
I had to get him back.
Wow.
So she said,
How to get him back?
she said, what? She said, you know what? Go back to work. I was like, okay. I couldn't believe it.
They didn't fire you.
No, not that. Not from that. And they said they sit there in 2 weeks. I'm back there. I'm like, how the fuck did I not get fired?
Right.
I'm like, how the fuck did I not get fired? And then they're like, oh, we have this new position for you at another store. If you want to take it, it'll be. I'm like, because I knew all the bosses all were in cahoots with each other and shit like that.
You can go through hell over there.
And then one day I fucking forged my fucking timesheet, and they called me for that, and they got rid of me.
Wow.
But I got away.
That's such a random, long ass fucking story about working at Target in the middle of the podcast. I like it though.
It's amazing.
I worked at Sears when I was 16, and I got fired for stealing money out the register.
What a
Shit! What a
to
way!
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Adam.
Gang, gang, gang.
Happy birthday to you.
Appreciate it.
Out here.
Thank you, everybody out there.
I bought this cake, by the way.
Wow!
What is it-
Thank
what
you
is
so
it filled
much.
with?
It's like 100 candles on this mug.
There you go, nigga.
It'd be pretty cool if I lit this on fire by accident. Holy shit!
Housephone passes.
This is all kinds of shit. Oh shit! I got Mario Kart because I was admiring it when Josh was playing it the other day, so he knew I fuck with it. I gotta blow this out, huh?
I know.
Blow it out.
Pause,
Pause.
bro. Pause.
Blow it out.
Wow! Thank you to everybody. That's so adorable. Wow! There's so much shit in here. Holy fuck! Oh my god! There's an unnamed energy drink that I shall not name. Oh my god! We got some backwoods. I just brought some backwoods. Holy fuck! This is amazing. There's so much shit in here. What do we got? Pete the Kitty's Cozy Christmas.
Who the fuck is Pete?
This is a Parker Ann classic right here. She's gonna love this one. Holy shit! Wait, we got more kid books here. Wow,
Damn.
and there's a whole nother bag. Are you guys serious?
Yeah, man, they turned up for you.
What
Fuck
the
yeah.
fuck? I touched a cat and I liked it. The ultimate book for cats and cat lovers.
This is literally you and Tony.
Holy
This is
shit.
about you fucking Tony the cat.
His cat name is Bruce.
Look, that's me on the back, nuzzling his head into the
Like a lumberjack.
Bro, this is an amazing
Throw
book
the
for me
cake in
right
his
here.
face.
This is
I was about
serious. Dog, that's gonna fuck up the whole podcast.
So
I got fucking white tea on.
As soon as he put his face down to blow him, I was like, I could either pick the cake up or push his head down. I
Oh
was like,
shit! Look at this.
was like, which one am I
we
gonna
got the
do?
Surf Fetch. We got some more Pokemon
shit.
cards here. I'm new to the Pokemon game, but this is very exciting.
Look like some good ones.
Shout out to everybody for that.
Can I open that?
You guys want to help me open it?
Niggas be like,
Oh shit, we got a tech deck for some reason. Oh, that's lit. We got a Stevie Williams fucking tech deck. I got a DGK
oh,
tech
that's
deck
hard.
on here.
Dirty Ghetto Kids.
I feel like you guys went to Target. It's lit.
Spoiler alert, AD doesn't work there.
There's definitely some. Wow, we were doing so much Target promo. Look, we got some more Pokemon cards. Should I keep going? Like I feel like.
Keep going. You got more.
Wow, the Dundon Mifflin World's Best Boss Snow
I want
Globe.
that. I want it.
That's actually
Yo, this is so meta because this is what Michael Scott has on the show, but then they put it inside of a snow globe. Oh, and it lights
I
up.
wish it was my birthday.
Wow, this is tight.
I had the same feeling, honestly.
I'm like, you get all these presents.
I'm like, damn, nobody got me any presents.
Dude,
on my
this is the
birthday.
most presents I got in years. This is very exciting. Holy shit, we got the Berenstein Bears. AD. I've told him many times that this is what he looks like. This is what AD looks like, for the record.
Let's
Who
go
got
to
this
the
book?
Mandela effect. Is it
Bernstein now.
Is it the Bernstein or is it
Yes.
Berenstein?
This Bernstein to me.
That
I
is a
think-
real thing.
I think this is real. I think no, it was Berenstein. Y'all got me fucked up.
Oh shit! Look at this. We got the Kelly Kapoor pop figure.
That's fire.
I think
That's
I'm not. I can't say this is my first one because I believe Yuri got me a Charmander at one point. But this is very
Charmander.
Do you
Yo,
still
I,
have it?
I love Kelly Kapoor because she's wearing like the jean outfit that she wears on Casual Friday, right?
Yeah.
And she
Yes.
just
Yeah.
she comes in looking all saucy.
Honestly, yeah, with her hat saucy too.
Oh my god, we got some Pac-Man fucking scratch offs.
I'm stealing this too.
They know that I like these. Shout out to
For shelf and a
Trev.
booking for the scratchers.
What if you win $1 million?
Bro, I
Do we
fucking
all
scratched
get a-
off
a
about
percentage?
30 of them. And I haven't.
right here. You
I
feel me?
scratched off so many fucking of them and I didn't get shit yet.
You didn't
What's
get nothing.
fucking fly here.
Wow,
What
I
that
know,
is.
what's up with that
This is
nigga,
lit,
bro?
man. Wow, we got a turntable?
A mini turntable.
A mini turntable so I can actually get my hip hop on?
No, this is for the baby, not for you.
Oh, that's a good point. Wow.
I don't know.
No, it's for him now.
Just kidding.
Well, if I start
or.
scratching on my turntable, I might fuck it up, you know?
Everett.
Well, I guess I can not open this
Yeah,
right now,
yeah.
but wow, this is amazing.
Oh, I think that was, and then you got some other shit in here too.
What the fuck?
Oh, you got cakes on deck.
Oh, there's more
Hey, this
cakes?
shit better be chocolate.
Holy shit. This is
but-
You
tight.
like chocolate like that?
Life is
I mean,
a
cake, yeah.
box
What
of
the fuck kind of
chocolates.
cake you eat?
I
Oh,
like
I
red
know
velvet.
Laura got this because it
Better,
says
even
Laura
better.
on the outside of the box. I like that.
Hey, what's the chance of it being red velvet though? Like,
Blue velvet.
Oh,
Bro, look at these.
Wow,
The world needs to
she's
see this.
sad.
She really got some
Run one.
basketballs on the cup.
run one. I
Let me
need one
see.
of those.
You
Run
guys
one
all
this
want to
way.
do one? Or
Hell
should we?
yeah,
We gotta
one.
save. We gotta eat this.
man.
Or should we eat the orange cake?
you take the orange cake
Honestly,
home.
fuck the orange cake. I want one of them.
Yeah, I
Oh,
want,
yeah,
ready
let's
for
take
the
the orange
cupcake.
cake home. Fuck it.
yeah, take the orange cake
Run
home.
the cake.
I'll eat one of the cupcakes though.
All right, go
That's what I said.
grab one.
Go ahead,
It's your
Housephone.
birthday. You gotta grab one first.
Grab one
Pause, but all
first.
right, I'm gonna take the one that says my name.
I
on
want
it.
the white one.
That's what she said.
That's what I
She was looking at this table.
Oh, that was fire actually.
Oh shit!
I'm just kidding. We all know Vel's the champion pipe layer here. Wow.
Know what I'm talking about?
Is it what I'm talking about?
Yo.
You know what I'm talking about?
Thank you to everybody so much. This is so.
You have to
sweet.
read your fucking
Oh
cards.
yeah, I gotta read the card too. From your employees. High five on being born. Joshua, it is your birthday. I love that because that is also from The Office. That's what Dwight Schrute said. Remember he threw like the worst birthday party ever? Oh man, yeah. I appreciate everybody. Thanks so much. This is really sweet. Face of wood for me. That's a good idea. Vel, you want to smoke some weed? Beautiful.
Man, where that shit at?
Where the fuck is Yuri?
Wow.
I want a drink.
Right here. This is
I know,
exhilarating.
Yuri, what's up? We need some
Wait, there's
damn
another
cupcake.
card too. Fuck.
I got my bed right here.
I'll buy the White Claws. Just tell me I'll cash app you.
Oh, you talking about that? Yuri is in the middle of
Wait, whose
moderator.
signature is this one?
What's
That's
up,
Laura.
I was gonna say that's Laura.
Laura. I love you, Laura. Laura,
this
you're a
was edible. I'm
sweetheart.
trying to
We
eat
love
it.
you, Laura.
So
Laura
much.
It
is
is
such a
edible
doll.
candy.
Even
Oh,
though
yeah.
we have now identified that Laura is part of a secret cabal that is seeking to
Oh
overthrow
my
us.
god!
Code name.
You want to know what's even more fucked up? It's house phone is not involved.
You don't think?
I'm just saying he's not in our coup.
He isn't?
Oh, no, we're not
Cool, I like that. Dude, look at what Trump is doing to our podcast. The AD knows the word coup now. That's lit.
We have Black No Jumper. We're supposed to be a secret.
Over, man. Blammy Pack season. I'm
It's
gonna
like,
keep
it's
this
like
right
Black
here.
Twitter.
Yeah, it's like Black Twitter, but
Hey,
now
wait,
it's
no,
like
he asked me. He
That's
asked me
fucked
about
up. Y'all
it.
didn't even invite me in.
it's just everything
He
besides
asked me
me.
about it.
I talked to you, but
Packs on packs on packs. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate that. That was amazing.
I'm starting a new one. White no jumper.
There's some, Yo, this is my favorite kind of cupcake too. I like the kind of chocolate that's so dark that it's like hard to imagine it any darker. Like I like that. Like I love dark chocolate. I love
black
fucking
chocolate.
the blackest of chocolate.
Black and women.
I've been on that. I don't think they really fuck with me so much throughout my life. I was always looking at black women. I didn't feel like they were really looking back at me throughout my single years.
You got a rice dick.
A rice dick? Huh? What's that mean?
I heard that in Jamaica. That's what she called
You
the
got
white
the
man.
rice
She said
dick,
nobody want no rice dick.
Oh my. Yo, that's fucked up. That shows that the people in Jamaica are not thinking about the Asian people at all, because that would be like a way more apt group to call rice dicks, wouldn't you think?
Look about right, my
a lot of cultures eat rice.
Rice gum is rice dick.
Shout out rice gum.
Anyway, so it's your birthday. How old are you? Like 42 or
Bro, I'm
something?
37. I'm gonna be dead so soon.
Why would you say that?
Guys, it's true.
Yeah, you don't have that long of a way to go.
That's like halfway to 70, my nigga.
You're like over halfway through your life already.
He's just walking away like it doesn't matter that he's not talking on the microphone. No, okay. Here's my thing. And I realize this podcast has become less coherent since we started pulling out the gifts. But my daughter, when she's graduating high school, will be, hey, fuck you. I'll be 55.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
That sounds pretty fucking old, right?
Damn.
You're going to be like with a cane, like, look at these.
He's going to have a Corvette.
Yeah, I'll be at the high school graduation at 55. Like, just...
Like, hey, tell your grandpa to take this picture.
Oh, hey, Parker, look at your fucking creepy ass dad with the face tattoos, and you know he's crip walking in the crowd and shit.
With the stretchy skin.
Definitely
Stretched out skin.
fat as fuck.
Tattoos everywhere.
No, I'm gonna be in there with like 3 security guards at the fucking graduation for no reason.
like Travis
Just
Barker
cause,
status.
You're going to get Botox in your head.
Oh yeah, probably.
Your forehead.
So you can't look up while
You don't gotta look up while you're eating pussy. That just sounds mad funny.
How would that even work?
Imagine eating pussy and just looking up at her like, am I
Am
doing good? Am I doing good? No, you don't do that. You look at the base of her fucking
Definitely.
vagina.
Look
right?
at the base.
I'm like
The
this.
base. Where's the base at?
The base, like the face of the vagina.
Like the bladder?
No, like yeah, like
what?
the pubic region, where the pubic hair would be.
What did he say? The bladdy?
This nigga said the
The
bladder.
bladder. You don't know where the bladder
No, he
is.
said the bladdy.
The bladder is on the
the
inside.
bladder.
Like the bladdy pack.
The bladder
Area,
pack.
The bladder pack.
All right, where were we?
Lick the bladdy pack.
Where were we? What should we be talking about right now? We're about to smoke weed and it's going to get less coherent.
Yeah.
So
Y'all have to give me some liquor, because if the weed comes out, I'm going to pass out.
Yo, I'm telling you,
This
this
nigga.
guy, we get to see the transformation whenever on stream, listening to your music for $100 every Friday. Me and AD sucking on
Every
that
Tuesday,
thing.
me and Cam Girl.
And on Wednesdays after show.
See, there's lots
got-
of ways to party with us.
Lots
but,
of ways
yeah.
to hang out, guys. Come tune in. But no, yeah. What were you saying? I'm
I
sorry.
have honestly no idea.
The bladder pack.
Okay,
bladder
I was
pack.
about to start telling a boring story that I'm pretty sure I've already told about getting fired from Sears for stealing money out of the register, along with a bunch of other employees when I was 16.
I feel like I heard the story too, but go ahead, tell it.
No, it's okay. I don't even want to tell it because I feel like. Did you guys tell AD like, hey, tell a long story about working at Target so that we'll have time to get the presents ready?
No, I just
He literally just started telling.
That was
That
spontaneous.
story seemed pretty legit. I'm not going to lie.
No, honestly,
you
it
know
looked
I'm a madman.
For sure.
It looked kind of planned out, but it was not.
Wow.
I still don't understand why they like still had everybody getting escorted to their cars and shit like
Because they thought this nigga.
They thought I was
gonna
going to come back and kill him.
for sure, huh?
Yeah.
For sure.
Did you look like this? How you look now?
I'm surprised you didn't put a restrainer
It's
over
like a
on
I
your
had a lot of tattoos.
So we're back on the Target story.
I got it at Ross.
Dude, you know Slim 400 was fucking harassing me today. He called me like 3 times. He wants
Why?
to do the podcast, but I've like already interviewed him like 2 times in like the last year or so. So I think he should go on at the end of the day on Wednesdays with AD at 6 p.m.
I mean, that's my nigga.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Day, my nigga.
We have it scheduled right now. You got to go through Laura, man.
I'll
You know what I'm
maybe
saying?
I'll even come through.
That's about to be my new thing. You want some shoes? You gotta get.
You
it
should
to
have
Laura.
been hit up Laura to do that.
Yo, I mean,
That's why you're not in our coup.
I'm like a closed mouth, don't get fed type person. Like I don't think about anything, so I need people to like put it on to me. You feel me?
It sounds kind of sexual.
How do you feel like it went
Oh.
last week with the fucking doppelgangers, Blasey and Phoenix?
Oh my
Flex
god,
in
they literally
together?
are the same. We're having a doppelganger episode now too.
How?
I wouldn't say any
Us
of y'all
three.
really look that similar.
People literally
Keep
DM.
that
Come
fun.
on, people DM us all the time, acting like we are each other. Like, come on.
Really?
People are
Yes.
just stupid and think all black people look the same.
Somehow I feel like that doesn't say very good things about the No Jumper audience, that they can't tell the difference between three very distinct brothers.
Or like me and Hakeem, they always thought me and Hakeem were the same person. They literally thought
Hey.
Hakeem was my real name and that
my
Housephone
God.
was my alter ego. It got to that point. Yeah.
It's all fucked up, girl.
Or like
see
it'll
that.
be video. They'll be like tagging me on like a stream that you were doing, and it'd be like, oh, thanks Housephone for listening to my song.
But I feel like to some extent that's like the RIP Joe Rogan, RIP Lil Xan comments, where it's like they know that it's not the case. They're
No,
just
but
trolling
sometimes
It's funny, though.
They might be serious sometimes.
Sometimes.
Most of the time, I'm gonna assume they're serious.
Okay,
but I think it went really well last week.
Yeah.
I started it by myself and was just talking to myself for a minute.
I had to go back because everybody said, they said if he was DMing me, said, you don't fucking No Jumper no more, fuck them. I was like,
Like, bro,
what
I
are you
was
talking
Wait, why
about?
y'all said that AD?
No, I was just making because I was here by myself, so I was making a joke that everyone
right.
got fired, and it was just my show now.
Oh, so that's why you watched it? Is because you wanted to see if you had to pack Housephone out?
Exactly. I was like,
Beat this nigga.
Tuesdays, huh?
I'm here every Tuesday, baby. Anybody?
We're going to have to escort you with the Target people.
I almost came
The
in.
Blammy is my escort.
You better
I'm
be.
escorting
Yes,
myself.
sir. I almost
My pack.
Listen, I almost came into the podcast even though I was like fresh up out of the hospital, but I felt kind of guilty about coming in on Tuesday.
I would have not
You
even.
shouldn't have came. What's wrong with
Would have
you?
not even allowed you.
Yeah, actually,
made-
it really
you would've
hurt
had to
though. I had
roll
to
it up.
cancel a bunch of interviews.
Yeah,
And
dude,
then
it's your
I couldn't
baby.
come
Fuck them.
either. It was fucked up.
I mean, I had I had my replacement guest. We did a good
I
job.
liked it
but-
though. I thought Blasey was good. Phoenix was a little turned up, but he was good.
No, he was chilling.
I enjoyed it.
I don't think he was turned at all. I don't even think he was on anything.
He wasn't.
I don't think so.
My favorite was
having
MCA
a
doing
good
the
time.
news. That was dope.
MC8.
MCA did the No Jumper news.
That's
With
crazy.
Phoenix.
That was fire.
And it was
What?
that bizarre and like
Yep.
freakish and
When did
random
that come out?
he
Shout out
just-
to Laura.
a couple days ago.
Yeah,
I don't
shout
know.
out Laura
When I found out
publishing it up.
that Laura put that together, I was just like, wow, that's amazing. MC8
And he killed it too.
doing the news. That's crazy. We got to have him on more often.
Yeah, that was honestly really fire.
It could be like
I was
our,
supposed to get Eminem this. Get
Eminem.
Supposed to
Oh,
get
damn.
Laura an Eminem T-shirt.
Oh, really?
That Blasey designed, but it sold out in 0.5 seconds.
Really?
So I couldn't even get it for her.
Yo, what's up with this fly, man? We
I was
got,
about to say,
This nigga
Yo.
trying to get an interview, man.
nigga, wipe your lips too.
He's about to,
Yeah.
he's about to land on the mic and start rapping.
Yo, but I thought
You gonna be like, what's his name? You gonna be like Mike Pence
Oh,
doing
yeah,
the podcast?
fly on his head
Oh
for
my
45 seconds. Hey, there's a topic though. Donald Trump has finally basically conceded.
I've heard that.
conceded.
Shout out Joe
out of
Biden.
the office.
He's out.
Get him out of here.
He's beginning his process out. He'll be out by the New Year's.
We're trying to get you out of here.
Me? Yeah, it's the same thing.
This
really.
is your going away party.
You're Joe Biden. Going away.
Housephone takes over.
I keep thinking about my Kelly Kapoor fucking figure here because I just seen this episode and I loved it so much.
I really want to watch The Office again.
Oh, it's so beautiful. We've been watching the whole thing throughout the pregnancy.
I think if Housephone took over, he'll get rid of me first.
I wouldn't get rid of anybody.
Competition. You're in the same lane. Apparently, you guys even.
We're the same person.
Apparently, you look the same. According to the fans,
I
apparently.
think we just might be the same skin tone. I think we're completely two
Nigga, you're
separate
darker than me.
Here it is. Here,
I mean, I'm
here
just
this
saying that we're
shit
both
go.
black.
What are you talking about? Look
People
at
arguing about who's darker.
I just meant that we were both black people. That's all.
Yo,
Niggas stay arguing about who lighter, who darker.
when I first
You
moved,
wanna brought it up.
when I first moved to New York, I didn't really know that was a thing, and then I like heard it.
Y'all
and I
just
was
made
like,
that into
wow,
that, though.
like,
Niggas start
that's
pulling
a,
arms
My
out.
nigga.
This shit.
that's a thing.
it's motherfucking
at the bottom of my
Mufasa and
arm.
Scar. It's the effect.
Wait, what?
Mufasa and Scar. You ever seen Lion
It's
King?
been a long time.
That's when the light skin, dark skin beef kicked off.
Oh, really?
The Lion
I
King.
think that might have just been like a thing before that.
No.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I kind of, I doubt it, to be
Yeah.
honest.
You never seen The Lion King?
It just been a long time. I was probably like 8, 9 years old.
So Scar's brother, Mufasa, who was the king, plotted to kill him.
No.
Scar did plot to kill Mufasa.
That's not what happened.
Oh, well, my.
Can you
yeah.
please kill this fly if you get a shot?
Where is it at?
Yo,
I'm not asking you to like go super out of your way. I'm not sending you on a dummy mission or anything.
Why do I have to kill it?
Just because if you see it around,
You sending them on a crash out
there ain't
mission.
no-
He just
Nobody
thinks I'm a
looking.
fucking mass murderer all the time.
Yeah,
That's what I heard. I've heard some tales. I've heard some tales, my friend.
It was
Tales from the crib.
Yo, this
Whoa.
fly is gonna fuck shit up. Yo, Josh has an electric fucking.
Let's go, bring it.
Let me use
Fly
it now,
swatter
okay.
now.
Hey,
Yo, don't hit Vel with
this
this.
nigga fucked up now.
What is gonna happen though? Is he just gonna fly
Wait,
into
wait.
it?
No, that's on. Yes, you gotta hold
I'm
it.
gonna have a fucking Z on my forehead. Oh, there he goes. Oh, Smackcast.
Yo, Josh got one
Oh, you
too.
got
So
two
now it's like
of
we're
them?
playing
Yeah, let's
ping
go.
pong.
Good Josh. Oh man, if it's a third one, we gonna.
Can
all
I touch
touch it.
this?
Get down.
I don't
touch it.
think
Touch
it would be a great idea, but I
Pause.
mean,
No, my fucking watch was.
it didn't do anything to the tissue.
See.
You
It's on the morning shirt.
just touched it? Oh, I gave you a little spark,
see.
huh?
Nah, I don't do nothing.
Nothing. So it's nigga proof.
No,
Nigga proof.
it's nigga proof. But
Touched it on the white guy.
Adam gonna get back.
I'm still so scared of it. In my mind, it's gonna like tase me. But think about it. It probably doesn't need to be.
This
that
don't even sound. This is bad. I have watch on with next to water.
a what?
Huh?
Watch on next to water with electricity.
Why is that?
The watch is waterproof.
What are you
You're
gonna
good.
do? Yeah.
You don't get
I've
it.
seen
I'm
all
talking
these
about
rappers
this.
dumping water on their fucking
gonna
watches
say
and
the
shit
same
on the
thing.
gram.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about it metal, being
the
gold,
metal.
conductive.
Okay.
Thomas Edison, nigga.
Where is the fly gone? Because now I don't see it anymore, and now you guys are just handing these fucking rackets around.
Let's just play
I like this.
rackets,
Come on,
this nigga.
It's electric tennis.
Maybe put them down.
electric tennis.
So all right,
All right,
I have a topic.
Let's get it.
I am a father now.
I am your.
Congratulations.
I am your father.
I am a dad.
You had a kid.
How you feel about it? You two are both dads too. Actually, 2 times over for both of you that
Yeah.
you know of. Housephone,
That you
yet to
know of.
reproduce that we know of.
Housephone for sure has some hidden baby somewhere.
I might have a hidden
In
kid
Nicaragua.
Can you put that down so that I feel like that, there's no way they can see me if you're holding the racket directly between my face and the camera.
I don't think that I have any secret love children anywhere, but
You
I
do,
might
bro.
be wrong.
But you
got
do
some
be
mixed
busting
children
nuts,
somewhere.
right? You be busting nuts and girls indiscriminately.
I be busting nuts, pause more on myself than I
Oh man.
What?
do because I pull out and it shoots on my own stomach. You never, if you never
So you're
done-
sleeping with her, you're hitting a doggy style, and then when you finish, you roll
I just-
over. And
Nah, I just
That's
pull my,
how you go.
I just pull my dick out and it just hits me in the stomach. I pull my
Nah,
dick out
bro.
and it just hits me in the stomach,
I'm
bro.
shooting
That
on
is
the
terrible.
Bitch, nigga.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you.
Hey.
The illest move that I ever had to bust was when I was dating this girl who lived in New York, and she lived in a room where there was basically like a curtain.
Yeah.
Part way through the room, like she didn't have her own room.
It was like she had her own section.
Right, so she had a section along the side, and it's just like a curtain that goes across the whole room, and then she got her mattress on the ground and stuff. So she was like really shy about fucking in this house because she used to date her fucking old roommate. So she didn't want him to
Wow.
like know when
What kind
I
of
was.
weird ass shit? What?
That's weird already.
No, that sounds like
They broke up and they were still on the same lease, but they were cool.
Oh hell.
Hey,
no,
listen to
bro.
me.
What type of nigga?
I
And
didn't
she
meet
gets
her.
smacked
Hey, the
down.
Blammy pack got to come out.
Yeah, all right. I didn't know that this was the situation until I'd been seeing her for a while. But anyway, like when we would hook up, a lot of times it would be like really rushed, doggy style from the back, standing up in the corner of her room, like quiet as fuck,
Head
so that
hitting the
this guy
wall.
wouldn't hear it in the other room. And
in the
there was
other room,
and there was
5
like,
feet away.
yo, and she,
know, the other
but
side of
she
the
also
room?
was whack compared to like what I'm used to now, where she didn't like let me nut in her mouth or whatever. So I like would have to pull out and
Terrible.
then at least once I pulled out and nut it in my own hand.
That's disgusting.
Next subject.
You should have put it in her face.
Now that would be hot, but I would have to. I like
should've slapped
I
her.
nutted in my own hand. I caught my own nut, bro.
and smacked her in the mouth with it.
This nigga said I caught my own nut.
But in my hand, not my
You
mouth.
said you nut on yourself.
And on my stomach in the belly.
Wait.
button a
You're
little
saying
bit.
that you've never nutted on like your own belly while you're jerking
Oh,
off or
accident?
some
Like,
shit?
come
I
on.
don't be jerking off.
What?
I'd rather get some head.
Yeah, I mean that's cool too.
Yeah,
but
I mean, if I have the option all the time, then yeah. But sometimes you don't got that option all the
but
time.
Bro, I had a baby when I was 20, 19. I've been fucking a long time.
Getting face from a 10 on beat off.
But you would like for me, jerking off is not like something I'm doing instead of having sex. I'm jerking off because it's a quick, easy way for me to like relieve some stress and get into the right mind state that I need for the rest of the day where I don't want to be thinking about fucking.
But I've always had a woman, and when I didn't have a woman, someone replaced had a woman.
Bro, you always are around women 25-8.
But
like,
I live
with
a woman who's perfectly happy to have sex with me, and I still will jerk off sometimes just because it's fast, it's easy, you don't want to think about.
I think you're just a nasty guy.
Yeah, well, apparently.
Sometimes you gotta just get that single. Do
you beat off, Vel?
Duh.
You from the streets? I know you beat off.
Come on, now.
You probably beat off in public. You ever go to Skid Row dressed like all crazy?
Skid Row.
Start beating me.
We seen when the Blueface blog. He's in the back.
But you might just go there to sort of live out your fantasies. If you go to Skid Row, you can just jerk off in public and it's all good. Nobody's gonna say shit, right?
That's a fantasy.
This is just my idea for you.
Yes.
No, okay.
Sounds good.
He's just down. He's just agreeing to it.
What the fuck is going on, man? Okay, can we talk about some
trying
actual...
to talk about having a baby and fucking.
Yeah,
then somehow we start talking about jerking off in our hands and shit.
On Skid Row.
On Skid Row.
Dressed crazy.
Skid Row probably is an amazing place.
So how long did the whole process take? Y'all ended up having to do the C-section instead.
Right. On Friday, I had no idea while we were doing the stream that I was going to be having the baby the next day. So then I come home. She's like, basically like her midwife and like common knowledge of how this should be done was like, if you go 2 weeks past it, everybody started telling her after the 2 weeks, you got to go in.
Yeah.
We go in. Kush. We go in. All right, let me just explain how scary this was. We're chilling, sitting in the fucking office. We have this really nice nurse that we're very big fans of. Shout out to Brooklyn at Cedar Sinai if you're watching this.
Sinai.
Whatever, I assume you are. She's helping us. But, they got the baby hooked up and shit so they can, like, tell what the vital signs are for the baby, right? And it's just me, Lena, and this one nurse. All of a sudden, boom, 8-10 more nurses run in there because they're all able to see the fucking vital signs of the baby, and they get a fucking report on, I don't know, their fucking walkie-talkie or whatever, saying there's an emergency in this room. And basically what was happening was that my girl was too late. The baby's like basically too big to be in her belly, and so my girl was having these long ass 7-minute contractions. And when that would happen, the baby would like somehow its fucking heart rate would drop because like its blood flow would be getting cut off or whatever. Super dangerous. And so like but I don't know what's happening. I'm just sitting there, and then all of a sudden they just rush in, going crazy, and they're like, "Hey, like if that happens again, we might just have to do the C-section." And my girl's like super bummed at first because she thought she was going to give birth at home and shit. But so that was fucking terrifying. But then all of a sudden we're just in there. And so I have now seen Lena the Plug's stomach cut wide open.
Wow. It's just crazy. It's a little mirror or something where you can see it. Huh? It's crazy.
You watched the whole thing?
I couldn't really see. I was like sitting by her, but she was out because they fucking injected some shit into her to make, because she started having a panic attack right before they were about to do it.
Epidural shot or some shit.
Because normally you're fucked up, but then you could still watch it.
Yeah.
She just was totally passed out, and then I just see them pulling the fucking baby.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
But then like I'm seeing all her organs and
whoa,
that shit blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You see a lot.
As fuck.
I haven't seen the C-section.
They put her, they put her stomach back in after the baby comes out. They put all the shit back in her stomach.
They take a metal tool that is like maybe like
and
this
stretches
big.
That shit out.
Yes, and they put that shit into the hole that they cut, bro, like basically in her pube region.
I couldn't watch it. I looked at it once and I was like, oh my God.
I was watching it, but I was also kind of like divorcing myself from reality in that moment because I was so like, holy fuck, I cannot believe.
At least both my baby mamas shitted on themselves.
Oh, really? But they gave birth vaginally?
Yeah, but it was also shit with the baby.
But I'm pretty sure that's like super
like
common.
Normal, yeah.
See, I wish that
it was smelly.
Because I've heard that before, and obviously I don't have any kids.
My girl pooped on me when we were doing an anal scene with Riley Reid, but
I thought this whole time Riley Reid was the one who shit on you.
They both did.
They both shit.
And it was cool though because they both had very different kinds of shit.
Oh man.
Who do you think was eating cleaner at the time, Riley or I said Adam?
It was really more
Riley
of a water issue. Like I'm not gonna go into
water runny.
And I told my girl I wasn't gonna talk about this on the podcast because I already talked about it one time, and she was like, "You probably shouldn't talk about stuff like that on the podcast." But I mean, it's already out there. Fuck it.
I mean, your whole life is you talking about shit that happened on the podcast. Like shit that happened to you on the podcast.
Right, but like there's kind of like a code of conduct in porn, I think, where like you're not supposed to be the one exposing a girl's nasty ass on set stories. If she wants to talk about it,
But it's involving you.
I know Riley enough that I don't think she would give a fuck, so it's kind of fair game. But but if I didn't know her as well and I were to come on here and say like, listen to this nasty ass thing that happened on set the other day, it would be weird.
Kind of weird, yeah. I get you.
Yeah, this nigga's a professional porn star. I forgot.
Man, when Riley Reid came to the store, Vel, he had the eye of the tiger. He was looking at her like,
fuck me, bro.
You should have did it. What's wrong with you, man?
She told me to pull
It's
my
not
dick
Ward
out the alley,
downtown?
bro. I was
No.
like, damn, nigga.
Right
I
here.
was in the alley, bro. She was like, pull your dick out.
Oh,
I was like, no.
the store on Melrose.
Yeah, bro. She trying to fuck me in the alley, bro. I
You
was
should have
like,
did it.
shut up.
I would have did
I
it.
swear to God, bro. I swear to God.
How do you
like,
not
twice,
follow
like,
up on this?
Bro.
She didn't follow the new Insta?
No shit. I don't know. I don't know. I got my shit back. I'm not even sure.
But yeah, you should have tapped in. That's all I'm gonna say.
If I were you, I would have gone for it. But hey.
Just know I had a
happens every day.
similar experience with her
I
too.
froze up. I was
Me too.
Like,
I had
what?
a very similar.
like,
What is wrong with y'all?
Bro.
I was in fight. I was about to beat a nigga ass, and then she just led me outside. and was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, yeah. Let's go back. I'm like, let's go back inside.
I'll go with you. Come guide me into your world with my daughter. Okay. But yeah, and then we had the baby. It was lit. This is so funny how we keep going on these insanely explicit
baby,
tirades
right?
that have nothing to do with this.
Target.
And
Nigga said Target.
I don't know. Once you actually have the baby, though, like you guys can tell me like what I have to look forward to, because the first week, or it's been like a week and a half of having the baby so far. I mean, she sucks the boob.
She just sleeps.
She sleeps
It's gonna be like that for a couple
19
months.
hours
Yeah.
a day.
That's fire.
She poops in her diaper. You hear
Yes.
it, you know, because you hear
Yeah.
it, and then you fucking. That's one thing I learned though, is that if she poops, don't go change the diaper right away.
Yeah, wait.
Let it chill for 5-10
She's
minutes,
definitely gonna poop on you
because she's gonna poop again
for sure.
and hopefully pee a little bit too. You actually want her to start crying realistically, because you want her to be all cleared out. You want her miserable in that diaper.
Wow,
so
that
that when you
sucks.
take it
Truth
off.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm changing diapers solo already. I've done a couple of them.
Wow.
I hate shit
How deep are
diapers.
you?
How deep in the diaper game?
Like how many diapers have you folded?
I think I've done
By yourself.
3 or 4 that Lena was not involved with at all, and I've done some
She's helping
that she
you.
slept through, which I was really proud of. That I was
Wow.
able to like do the diaper change. She didn't wake up. And then put the baby back to bed, and she didn't wake up. I felt like the best boyfriend
did
ever.
that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
did
you know
that.
that.
Hey.
That's like, oh, this is the supernova elite status.
This is like the top tier level of dad. Right
Exactly, but yeah, I haven't done that many, but I'm trying to do more. Even though at first it just felt like the responsibility of realizing, like, yo, if you fuck this up, you're gonna leave poop in her private parts, and that
Yeah, you
could be
can't-
very
That's
bad.
I
That's
know.
fact.
That's how I was with my daughter. I was like, I don't want to.
I know.
As many times as I can. No, I don't want to.
So you
I didn't do shit diapers neither with my daughter.
You didn't do any of them?
I did probably like.
no, you did when you have to when you're
10
watching
maybe.
them, but it's like I don't
I try
want
not
to.
to.
You know what I mean? With that area,
You have
it's
to
your
put
daughter. Is
You have to get
Yeah.
into a different mind state of like, okay, I'm doing what I got to do so my daughter can get through the day, even
Sometimes-
though this is not
sometimes-
something I want to think about. Yeah,
That's a
Sometimes
fact.
there's so much shit, bro. Like, watch. I
Yes,
guarantee
bro.
it's gonna be the time where it's gonna be literally shit coming out of her diaper, bro. You're gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh my.
my
God,
son now,
bro.
he do it all the time.
as the
everywhere.
kids
And
get
he'll
older,
take his
right?
shit off.
See, because
He'll
he takes it off and throws it.
the fullest shit diaper. He'll fling it like over his head.
Fuck.
I'm like, oh my god.
I got too much drip. I got too much drip for all that. If my
You
fucking
know?
kid, if my kid
over.
gets
It's
shit
over.
on my drip, they gotta leave.
I don't care about getting a shit on the drip.
I
Just
care.
don't get on the PS5, please.
I
Man.
don't see as much.
My little brother be running out the fucking room every time he shits, don't
No,
he?
but because you want to know what the thing is, this is the problem, is that my daughter right now, the diapers, that's one thing I realized, the diapers aren't that gross because what does she fucking consume? Just breast
Like
milk.
breast milk, yeah.
So it's like the poop is like super like runny and there's like nothing to it. But it's
But then
like
when
your
she's
kid
like-
is out here eating fucking
My
chicken
little-
nuggets and shit.
My little nigga got McDonald's and he going ham.
Yeah.
over.
That's what your kid's eating nowadays? You take McDonald's every day?
Nah. I try to make him eat healthy. He had ravioli today.
Oh, really? Does he know about your secret
He
obsession?
doesn't
with
know
this?
about the secret obsession with pasta game.
No.
I want him to get on his own.
ravioli.
I don't want no ravioli, nigga. I don't want it.
You say that to him?
No, I did before though. I did. You know what's crazy? My daughter sent me some TikToks of them playing that with the song because she heard me say it so much.
Wow.
Fuck you, nigga! I don't want no ravioli.
So are you freaked out by your daughter being on TikTok at 12?
I'm more freaked out of her cursing people out on her phone.
Yeah, you always talk about this, that she was texting some boys from her school,
She was
calling
texting
them
a boy from her
scumbags.
school with a video message like
fuck
and
you.
mind you, my daughter don't. She goes to her room. She chills. She's sweet than I thought. But she goes on there, you fucking scumbag, bitch, biscuit, whatever the fuck she said. I was like, oh my God.
What did the little niggas must have deserved it? So
I would have hit that nigga up too.
I
like,
think
hey,
that they're
bro.
just having
They
fun
called-
with swearing, right?
They called one time, and I answered. I'm like, who is this? They're like, ha, 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 ha. Little kids,
should
bro.
have hopped on FaceTime.
I was like,
fuck?
I was so fucking mad, I can't do nothing about it.
Nah. Hell
But that's
nah.
it. Keep in mind, this is just going to keep getting worse and worse because, like,
I know,
if your
bro.
daughter's 16, she's going to be able to have a boyfriend, and it's going
Not
to
at
be
16.
Well, I mean,
She better hide that nigga.
I hate to break it to you, but realistically,
hide him.
that's what kids
Hide
are
him.
doing in
She gonna have to
school.
find that nigga.
I'm gonna come to her school with the full blue rag crip outfit on.
Coming with the Power
I'm
Ranger
like this.
outfit, yeah.
Crip Power Ranger. nigga.
I'm gonna come in Spider Cuz.
Tripping.
oh my god.
Fly out Spider Cuz and just send him to the school to intervene. Yeah.
So what's up, teacher Cuz?
Yeah, I like this idea.
What the fuck is that, Bill?
What the fuck kind of superpowered lighter you got right there?
There's a
lighter,
knife in
bro,
it.
man.
It's for cutting cupcakes.
This is a real cokehead thing right here, huh?
What the fuck is that?
It's a lighter, bro.
It's a lighter, but it has so many tools on
It has
it.
like
It's
weapons
just a
on it.
knife, a
Like
po-
Edward
pokey,
Scissorhands or
and
something.
some scissors,
What is
you
a
feel me?
pokey?
What are you poking?
If it's for niggas that smoke like bongs and shit. You feel
Oh,
me?
I thought you meant if you needed to
clean
poke
out
in
your
there.
Yeah, I was
bong.
like, CP.
Clean out your bong. I respect that.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
You guys gonna be able to hold it together if I go take a piss?
Nah.
No, not at
No.
all.
I'll let you guys figure out what you want. Should I keep Laura? I got to keep talking about the baby thing if we're gonna do a cut of Adam talking about the baby. But we got to do multiple like beep, like censored, like, and then just like cut past us, like I don't want to have like the story about me coming in my own hand. In the
Are we
thing about the
live?
baby, yeah.
Yeah, of course we're
I'm
live.
talking about for the cut
always
afterwards,
live.
and I feel like the fans out there will probably want to know like the thought process that goes into what becomes a separate cut.
Bing.
Bing. Okay, but yeah. So anyway, now we just pretty much have the baby. We love her. She's great. Put out the fucking birth vlog the other day.
Yeah, how was that? Releasing
I watched
a
it
whole
with you.
fucking vlog
It was
about
fun.
the baby.
I mean, it was cool to get people to like
I thought
actually
you were-
see it.
I thought you were gonna wait way longer until you were gonna release the baby pics.
No, I ain't Playboy Cardi, bro. I'm fucking out here. I'm a YouTuber. I'm sharing my journey with
But
the
I do
world.
see-
She not gonna Iggy me. No,
I do see him putting the picture.
He was Cardi and Iggy.
He was Cardi and Iggy.
Yeah, so I'm not. I'm not. I don't know. To me, it's like I feel like my kid could get to a stage where I would feel conflicted about documenting the fuck out of their existence on social media. Like, but she's a baby right now, so it feels like it's
fine.
It's whatever. Like, I'm cool with sharing this part of my life with the people. If she was like 5 and maybe like kind of
Talking
weird
shit.
on camera, or like, you know, if she was like reached I definitely wouldn't want to be the kind of like YouTuber parent that is like, because you know some of these parents will have like 7 fucking kids because they need to keep the YouTube clout going and shit. Which
Sound like something I
That's
do.
lame.
I really like wouldn't want to get to that point. To be totally honest,
I want to be
that's a
like
long
Blanket. You know, Michael Jackson's
Oh
kids.
my god.
You don't know what they look like that is running around?
What?
Blanket.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
Blanket?
You
Michael
don't remember
Jackson's
Blanket?
kid.
Michael Jackson's kid.
They like
He has a
make
kid?
Yeah, what?
He's the one
Blanket.
that
The one he
he
dangled
almost
off the
threw out the
balcony.
window.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I'm not doing that with her. That's fucked up.
Yo, that's what you should have did for
The
Halloween. You
world
should've
lost it
dangled-
when he did that
should've
shit.
did- no,
world did
next
lose it.
Halloween,
They lost
dangle
it.
your baby off the balcony and dress as Michael Jackson.
No, do not do
Holy
that.
shit. That's so funny.
Isn't that a good
bro.
Halloween costume?
that's
That
like-
would be fire though.
Well,
Maybe
that's
if it's
one,
a fake baby.
That's one way I
Yeah,
could dress
whatever.
up as a black person without being offensive is to dress up as a black person
As-
whose skin was completely white
White.
at that point in their
I don't,
life.
that might be even worse.
Yeah.
Somebody might think too deep into that one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
wait a fucking minute, bro.
Like, oh, actually, you're
He's
right.
just trying to slide us. You know, I'd rather
trying to-
just be black.
The sneakiest blackface of all
Yeah.
is
It's
being white.
Michael
It's just
Jackson.
being white.
They'll probably find that shit so.
Look, I have vitiligo.
What yo, but one time I remember I seen a picture of these 3 fucking white dudes together and they were dressed as the Migos, but they didn't do blackface.
That's honestly amazing.
And they killed
Oh,
everything.
it's back.
Give me one. Give me one.
It's back. They killed everything but like besides the skin color. So it was like pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
So that's amazing then.
Yeah, you guys should dress as the Beatles.
The Beatles.
The Black Beatles.
I'm gonna dress as Dolly Parton.
That girl is a real crowd, please.
Remember that?
That was a
moment.
great song.
Yo,
Yeah, this nigga not even paying attention. What's up?
That thing probably already sucked the blood out of AD's kneecap.
What?
That's why he's moving
Why would
slow.
a fly?
No, but you ever see when the mosquito, like, it fucking sucks somebody's blood and then it starts flying around and it's mad slow because it's full of blood now?
Bro, that's
didn't
like
know
me
that.
after I get all the blood sucked out of me.
One time I let a mosquito. I was out riding my mountain bike. I was 13 years old. And the
Hashtag gay
fucking
vampire.
the mosquito. Hold on, we're gonna talk about that. The mosquito landed on my arm,
Like that?
and I just let it. I let it suck the
What?
blood out of my arm.
Could have got malaria.
No, I was chill. I was in New Hampshire.
Sounds about white.
It filled
he's like, I
up with
wasn't in
blood.
Africa.
I watched it fill with blood, and then it flew away all like fat as fuck, filled with my blood.
Like drunk.
Could have had Zika, bro.
I don't know. I had fun.
Mosquito 22.
I was 13. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking about. How is that so funny? He just said the thing I was talking about and put a 22 at the end. Fuck you guys.
Mosquito 22.
Hey, everybody in the comments spam mosquito 22.
No, put Adam's face on a mosquito's body.
Yes, please.
Please, someone do that shit
Send that
right
in.
now.
If you want to send us some merch with my face on a mosquito's body, AD will gladly rock it.
Get on it, Pasademics.
In a bowl of pasta.
Yes.
Inside-
Pasademics, get it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm high.
I want to zap this fly so bad.
Bro, I can't find it,
He
bro.
wants to catch a body on the podcast.
Speaking of catching a body,
It pops. It
speaking
literally
of catching
hit
a
it
wait. Speaking of catching a body, Quando Rondo's homie, Quando Rondo releases a song talking about the King Von
What
situation.
kind of shit was that?
Shouts
bro?
out his homie and even had a,
And then he said, "Hell yeah,
He
we
is
fucking
supposed-
we claim self defense." Like,
Yeah, but
bro.
put yourself in his shoes.
what else? What are you
I
supposed
mean,
to
what
do?
else is he gonna do? He's gotta fucking claim it because if it happened. He's
happened.
gotta like claim that his team caught a fucking
He
body.
didn't even shoot the nigga though. It was somebody on his fucking squad.
Right, but imagine it was me. Imagine somebody fucking
Just beating his ass.
runs up, starts beating my ass, and you just so happen to be standing there and you shoot him. What are you gonna walk around like? You're gonna walk around like you're the fucking man, right? It's gonna be hard for you to
and then,
not
like-
be feeling like that,
And then
right?
it sucks because like King Von was like talking about like how he was gonna die, you know, and like just basically like, you know, saying he was gonna like kill him and then he died. So I feel like where the shit talking came in there.
It sucks
play, like-
that this situation happened in many ways. I don't know Quando, and I was a big fan of Vaughn and met Vaughn and stuff, but it's like I think like I don't understand the fans who are acting like Quando's homie did something that's different from what he was
Yeah,
supposed to
what
do.
anyone would've
That's
done,
literally
yeah.
why that guy was paid to be there, right?
Yeah, for real.
I mean, but I mean,
I feel like he
guess
shouldn't have
it's-
just shot
No,
though.
it's-
They was
it's-
fighting, you feel me?
It's
like
not.
with these
It's
niggas
not
just-
no butts though.
Yeah,
Especially when
that's-
you
ain't.
dealing with Chicago niggas. Chicago
Definitely
niggas is
ain't.
not
Somebody
fighting
was gonna
nobody.
Squeeze, yeah.
It's like, and you in Atlanta too, so it's like, but you know, I ain't about to fight no Chicago nigga unless I know him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but here's a hypothetical scenario that's actually could have happened theoretically. Remember when we pulled up outside Blueface's house, and there was a brief moment where AD was saying where he was from, and one of Blueface's homies was saying where he was from, and you actually said that it wouldn't have been that out of the ordinary, and it's kind of surprised me for you guys to have fought right then and there if you didn't know each other or you were
Yeah,
from
oh
neighborhoods
God.
where you didn't get along, but that even though you could have both had guns on you, that you would
would've-
you
yeah,
would have been
squabbled
able
up.
to just throw hands and not shot each other, and that would have been not that out of the ordinary, right?
Only if you're from enemy hoods, then it's different. But if you just somebody that
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with your hood, you ain't got a problem with my hood, but we still have a little issue
tension.
or whatever, then we can get down and go back into the party or go
Like
back into the
nothing
place
happened.
like nothing happened.
Oh God.
But if you an enemy, it's supposed to be on site.
Yeah.
But I don't think that those dudes have that.
I mean, they kind of
They
did.
do have that.
They kind of did.
I don't think those dudes have
nigga.
like the cultural thing where you might just fight
Oh,
and,
I thought you
and
meant
not
that they
shoot each other.
I thought you meant you said they were enemies. I'm like,
Oh yeah, no. But that's the different dynamic with Los Angeles.
Exactly.
You know
LA
what I'm
has
saying?
like a sort of weird old school hierarchy type
Yeah,
thing where
it's
like,
still respect, and then
I
everybody
assume
fucks with each other.
it's not like there's probably a huge percentage of people that would not just have a fair fight like that, but I understand that there's like some percentage of people that would, but I don't feel like these Chicago dudes in particular. I mean, you don't hear about them getting fucking fist fights with their enemies. You
No.
hear about them shooting each other.
And it's and the dynamic is fucked up too, because it's like King Von was fist fighting the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he was beating that nigga.
He
Like-
dropped him, nigga. He literally socked him.
He
and
dropped him like the
fell.
first couple.
Literally.
Yeah, like first punch.
I was like, oh man.
Yeah, it was pretty
He was
wild.
on him.
The way he was fucking him up.
He was
He was on
on
his ass, yeah.
I mean,
you see when he just like hopped out the car and just like you can see he said like one word to that nigga and it was just like boom, bow, wow.
Yeah.
That was like, because when I heard Track,
Yeah.
Vaughn's manager, talk about it before I actually saw the video.
Mm-hmm.
So when he says like Vaughn hopped out of the car and was fighting and then was shot within like a couple seconds, I mean, it's like 100% true that whole situation happened so fucking fast that like you would like to think that maybe like Vaughn would start fighting him and then Quando's homies would pull out guns and then Vaughn would stop fighting him and that
Yes,
that way, like cooler heads could prevail. There was no chance of cooler heads prevailing because it all happened within seconds.
And it's crazy. This situation, I was with my homie the other day, and he told me, he was like, because of this King Von situation, he says, if I see you getting into it with anybody, we're not fighting nobody. He's like, I'm gonna kill that nigga.
oh God.
Like he literally just told me that.
Facts,
'Cause
nigga.
he's like, his niggas ain't, you know what I'm
Niggas
saying?
ain't
They're not
fighting, bro.
fighting, they're not playing fair. And keep it G, the only way we're gonna give you a head up anyway is if you one of the homies. You know what I mean?
real.
Other than that, you don't know what the next person's gonna do, and that's why you got to keep your blammy pack with you.
Like, think about what the reaction was when Maxo and Rizzo fought. Everybody was shocked.
But they know each other though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why.
And
They have respect, and then, you know, unless y'all want to go to war and start beefing and shit like that, and then fucking up the money music wise in your own hometown, you don't want to do that. You got to catch the fade, keep pushing.
I still don't know what that was about.
They
Who
definitely
knows?
squabbled up though.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
definitely
that was a good
squabbled
one.
up.
That was beautiful. I love that shit.
I seen these niggas squabble up at Venice Beach yesterday, but it was like the biggest, buffest, like,
Muscle Beach.
you know, like
ever see that there?
You know that movie like Blood In, Blood Out?
Yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah.
like that nigga, like swole ass, dark skinned
Just fighting
nigga,
somebody.
and fighting this like little short, fat, like Puerto Rican looking nigga. And I'm like, bro, you about to get slept. But the Puerto Rican nigga was like, you know, just like playing with him at first. And then this nigga starts sagging him. Then the bitch tried to hop in. Nigga like, he kind of stiff armed the bitch, but he stiff armed her in the face and like pushed her away. And she started screaming. And it was just like old white families that are like on vacation on Venice Beach taking videos and shit. And the black Venice niggas is pressing them like, put the phones down.
Venice Beach is a good place to get a nice fist fight in.
A nice squabble off.
Bro, a nigga pressed
Nah,
me and I was with my daughter the other day.
Oh, no.
Oh, I saw you talking about that, and I was mad on your behalf. Let's get this story. I want to hear this.
He got to die.
I honestly, like, I talked to my cousin about that shit, and like, I just like felt like I was like, man, I feel like I've never been in a situation like that, and I feel like I did the smarter thing, just kind
For
of like.
sure.
So where were you though?
Bro,
And
this nigga tried to really mark me out, bro, and I was like, wow.
probably had some on
In Long
bro.
Beach?
Nah, nigga, we was in Venice, and he was on a little electric scooter bike thing. He was like going through the crowds of people, but he was slamming on his back wheel so it could like, you know, skirt. He was like locking his back wheel up behind people and like scaring people and shit, you feel me? And he passed by us already a few times, like, and I'm like, Mia, watch out, get out this nigga way, because if he hit you, I'm gonna fuck him up. That's where I fucked up, because I shouldn't have said nothing, and he heard me. When I said that, he heard me, bro, and like as soon as he heard me, he was just like loud as fuck, like, what? And then he turned around and he was like, oh, damn, like, you gonna fuck who up? Like, whoa. And I was just like, fuck, bro. I'm like, fuck. And my daughter, like, she kind of like, she didn't know I stopped, because when he turned around, like, we was going opposite ways. So when he passed by, I said it, so he stopped and turned around. And when he turned around, I stopped. And she didn't know I stopped, so she kind of like kept going, you feel me? So I'm like, damn, at least she didn't hear it, you feel me? She didn't even know what happened, you feel me? But he was just like, basically just called me like a bunch of bitch ass niggas and was like, I'll beat you up in front of your daughter. And I was like, all right, bro.
Oh boy.
But
I was like, all right, bro.
in that case,
All right, bro.
I understand.
you feel
It's
me? I was
like,
and there was so many people around, bro. and he
you
was
gotta
just
turn it down
yelling, bro. He
sometimes.
was loud as fuck. You feel me? And I was like, all right, bro. Like,
Would
I
you
would
have fucked him
turn
up?
it down too, though.
Bro,
I would turn it down too.
I know Vel. I don't think I ever heard Vel talk about a fist fight that he didn't want.
What, bro? Are you serious, bro? He was a big nigga, bro, with face tattoos, and thought he was just super hard.
Wait, was
bro.
he on a bike?
Yes, bro. Big nigga.
Wait.
He was a big nigga with like.
Did he have did he have sandals on with no socks?
You're making him sound pretty scary.
Bro. I would have fucked him up, bro. He wasn't even in my bro. You're not even in shape to even fuck with me, bro. Like not even like that, bro.
Yeah.
But, bro. You don't even know, my nigga. Like,
I would have turned down. I would have turned
Nah,
down
I
too.
believe
Though.
you.
But I
would
turned
have
it down.
kid.
I was
No,
just
I
like,
would
you
have
know
for
what?
sure.
Like, cause anything can happen, bro. Anything
Yeah,
can happen.
he could
And I
pull
don't-
something out. You
and
put
I
your
don't
kid.
know-
You put your kid at risk.
And I don't know who
10
he
of his
with,
niggas
you
could
feel
pop
me?
up out of
exactly.
nowhere.
So I was like, when he was talking this shit, I literally was just looking at him, and I was like, all right.
You got that one.
Saving his
I was
face.
like, all right.
You
Literally,
you
bro. I
saving
was
a
like,
mental
all right,
image.
bro.
Like, all right, my
All
nigga.
right.
But would you have handled
all
it differently if you
Come on.
were holding it? You had the
What do you mean?
thing.
No, still no. It's still
No.
the same
The
thing.
police be on the boardwalk.
yeah.
They be like
Yeah.
walking around.
If you pop a nigga on the boardwalk,
oh,
you're,
yeah.
you're getting
Bro.
30
I'm definitely
years.
not suggesting that there should be any room in your brain for actually shooting him, but that obviously makes the situation like, well, you ain't gonna just beat my ass right here.
But even if you're a kid, you don't want
no,
your
I
kid
see,
to
bro.
see you shoot somebody. You know what I mean?
I've
Like,
also seen
you don't
niggas-
want that.
Have a baby moment.
Bro, niggas get beat up on Venice Boardwalk all day. Like,
No, bro.
it was
I was just like, fuck, bro. I know this nigga. Like, wow. And then, like, I don't know. I kind of let it go because in my head, I was like, I shouldn't have said nothing.
That's the truth, though.
You feel me?
I would have
Straight
been
up.
mad at that. I'm
I
like, you
shouldn't
know
have
what?
said nothing. I'm like, I
I'll feel
deserve
that.
that. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
shouldn't
a
have said
fact.
nothing. You feel me? Like, I know what my baby. I just shouldn't.
But
have
at the
said
same time, though,
Like-
nigga, why is you recklessly driving
Right.
through this shit?
Bro,
And
and then, yeah,
he was about to hit my
that's
daughter,
fucking
bro.
like,
See, if
like,
he
you
would have
feel
hit
me?
your
Like,
daughter, it would have been.
It would have been over.
You
bro.
had to do
It would've
something
been
there.
over, bro. I would have literally fucking blacked out, bro. Like straight up, nigga, I would have blacked out, bro. And that's why it's like, you know, I'm too crazy for all that shit, bro. It would have been I would have really like stomped that nigga's head in, bro.
I respect it.
You feel me? I just had to let it
See,
go,
even
bro.
then,
I was like, man,
your daughter would have to see you stump somebody's
Nigga
head.
head,
in.
yeah.
She
Bro.
may be traumatized by her
Exactly, bro.
dad that she
yeah.
doesn't know nothing,
Yeah, bro.
nothing
That'll
about.
traumatize her, right?
Yeah,
it
that's
would.
like the motherfucking TA at my daughter's school going to tell my daughter your dad's a gang member. It's like,
Yeah,
why
like,
would you
what
even
the
paint that
fuck?
picture
Yeah, like what the fuck?
to her? You know what I'm saying, of her fucking dad? It's fucked up.
You should be the one telling her about
Yeah,
being
About
a
your
gangster,
gang
right?
activities, yeah.
I would've been
That's
out.
like telling your kid about Santa Claus. Like when she, like, the day, like
No, it is
like,
not the
it's
same,
your-
Adam.
It's your right to tell your kid that Santa Claus isn't real. The same way that it's your right to tell your kid that you're not a normal guy.
Oh.
You're actually a crip.
Fuck Santa Claus. I spend my goddamn money.
I love that this is your thing. You always, whenever we bring up
Jeez.
Santa, you're like, I hate him. He takes credit for my
They want to
gifts.
just get a white man all the
Do you-
credit.
your kid don't believe in Santa?
No, believe in dad.
Oh, God.
Saint Nick can't come on the block.
Bruh, a guy in all
Too
red
much red.
coming to your house on the
Nah,
roof.
I wouldn't even say it like
That's a
that.
whole joke.
my nigga.
Joke.
That's a whole joke in itself.
Let a guy in all red come on my roof.
Oh god.
Come through my chimney.
Santa wears the blue costume in our household.
See, there you
It's
go.
all
There
good.
you go.
Santa cuz.
That's hard.
Spider Cuz.
Possible
Santa Cuz.
shirt.
I keep telling him to make a Christmas
Possible
album.
shirt.
You guys down?
That would
Let's
be
do
crazy.
it.
I'll pay y'all
Chestnuts roasting on the
40
open
bucks a
top.
verse.
Jack Frost
40 bucks.
nipping.
We're putting out a 20-song album.
40 bucks?
40 bucks per verse.
That ain't my rate, girl.
This nigga said
So $40 features, why
$40.
not? But it's a lot of features.
Who's selling $40 features?
I mean, that's what I'm offering. We can negotiate from here. But no, that would be cool because then, like,
I'd rather eat this.
what if, like, the No Jumper, like, SoundCloud and, like, our streaming services, we really had, like, we put out mad Christmas albums. That's all we do.
It's just Christmas?
Yeah, we just hit up YG. We're like, yo, can we please get you on the Christmas album? Just 2-3 verses of just talking
Can
about
the
Christmas
squeaky
cheer.
voice nigga be on the album with us?
Yeah, 645
Yes,
on
I
the
want him on
album.
there.
so hard.
100%.
The squeaky voice nigga.
We could put some Jewish songs and shit. You could do your German voice.
I don't do a German voice. Allegedly.
He found out that his German voice sounded not nice.
Not German.
Like Hitler from Jojo Rabbit.
Still don't know what the fuck.
I
that
have no
is.
idea what that is, but
It's a fucking movie.
I've seen Inglourious Bastards though.
Fire.
That was fun.
One of the best movies of all time.
Yes.
Yes. I gotta watch that shit.
You
never seen that?
Great movie.
Oh, so good.
Quentin
Go home,
Tarantino,
go
man.
home and watch it tonight.
That's
You
where
should,
you like
should.
violence too, so
yeah,
you're
if
really
you
like that.
If you like a violent
Very
ass
violent.
movie,
Ain't that shit on Netflix?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
text my
fucking.
know.
that shit
That's
right
crazy
now.
that shit's out there for free. You got to get on that.
Let me ask you, did you see
Glorious what?
Inglourious Bastards? Did you see the Dave Chappelle thing he put on Instagram talking about Netflix?
I heard that he no longer wanted his series to be on Netflix, and they removed it
He asked him.
because he didn't get money for it from Viacom or some shit.
So he basically said when he did his deal, he said it was a fucked up. He told stories basically about 3-Card Monty.
Yeah.
I got like that before.
No,
I swear to God.
bro, they used to do that outside of the OSS store all the
Oh, you
time.
talking about the?
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
You got
bro.
got like that?
Oh my nigga.
Are you joking?
Oh man.
Nigga, you're from LA. You don't know that.
No,
You doing that shit?
listen. It happened in fucking Miami, bro.
Oh my god, you're drunk doing it in front of a girl?
And no, listen. We go to fucking Miami.
How long? When was this?
This is like when I first like hit the radio.
Okay.
So it was like 2016,
1997.
1997.
He was right. He was in the Outlaws. A lot of people don't know this. Yo, we gotta hit him with the old head jokes. I like that.
That's kinda
don't
fire.
even make sense.
Yeah.
He's like way younger than me.
He was
All right,
different.
go.
Nah, but we go. They have like it's not the Dub Show. They started some other shit that was supposed to compete with the Dub Show,
Like a car show.
like a car show, hip hop shit like show, and they got me booked over there, and then me and the homies, bro, we go in the fucking bathroom, and these niggas is playing the 3-Car Monty shit in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And they got us all.
Don't be playing games in the bathroom.
Oh, we thought we was going to get them back. They had the hammers on them. We couldn't do nothing about it.
They did.
Yes.
See, that's funny because the dudes who were doing 3-Card Monty in front of the OSS store, I remember one of them one time, like somebody flipped out on him and was yelling at him and shit. And all of a sudden,
it bounced a couple times.
But
bro.
he was fucking claiming a very, very known LA gang and shit as soon as somebody started trying to press him. And that's when I was like, oh shit, the 3-Card Monty guys are gangsters out here. Like it's actually like a real hustle. Because if you were
if you're
bitch,
scamming somebody, you better have your blammy on you.
If you were a bitch, you would get run off the block.
Yeah,
bro, I've seen so many bitches in front of the shop, like, and white people, bro, going crazy,
losing their money,
bro. Crazy, bro. Like, literally starting a big ass scene, bro. I had to tell them niggas, like, yo, y'all gotta go, bro. Like, y'all burning the spot.
Why are we talking about 3-Card Monty?
No, it's about the Dave Chappelle thing.
Yeah. Oh, right.
So
Okay.
basically, he said, basically, he said that when he signed his contract, it reminded him of the 3-Card Monty. Like maybe all these guys are in cahoots and in with each other. And he said basically when he did his deal, he really didn't get paid for a lot of money for Chappelle's show. And even when he walked away, he didn't get paid for it. So what he did is he said when he signed the contract, they signed for the likeness in the universe. Basically, they can use your name for whatever.
But it's probably the same type of deal that every other fucking person who gets a TV show gets. Because Dave Chappelle, like, how big was he before Chappelle's show? He wasn't that big.
He wasn't big at all.
That's
I mean,
what
he was
really
in
took him to a
Half-Baked
different
and
level.
Half-Baked was dope, but
he was
Chappelle's
in all
show
those movies,
exploded.
but he wasn't like the number one character in all those movies, which is kind of the crazy thing when you look back at his career because he's so highly regarded now. But he was like the fucking 9th most important character in the movie in a lot of those classics.
He was working in the building.
People didn't know that he was like a mega star immediately, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But then he also said that he was thinking about doing another Chappelle show, and he said he can't because of this contract.
Right.
So he said that basically he didn't know that HBO Max and Netflix was going to put out Chappelle's show.
Right.
And he said originally he pitched Chappelle's show to HBO, and they turned it down.
They said no, yeah.
So he was like, but
Comedy
now you
Central's the
guys
only one
want to
that
sit
took it.
there and do that shit.
Right.
And long story short, he said since he can't do nothing about it contract wise, he talked to Netflix, and Netflix, he said, this makes me uncomfortable if I'm gonna work for you guys. So they pulled it down for him, and he asked the fans, you guys do not stream Chappelle's show at all until they basically pay him.
Wow. See, you know what? This is really interesting because he's in the exact same position that somebody like Taylor Swift, who's all upset about not owning her masters. They're in exactly the same position. What the difference is, though, is that Taylor Swift comes out and tries to like shame the people who own her shit and tries to like basically make them feel bad about it. It doesn't work. Netflix, by like agreeing to this and being down and realizing how much bad publicity it would be and how they don't want to be the ones fucking forcing Dave's content out into the world under terms that he doesn't agree with, they're realizing how bad the PR is, that actually gives him enough leverage to do something that's going to basically cost them millions of dollars that they would have probably made otherwise or whatever. So, I mean, this is pretty like incredible to see this happen because I mean, shit, I don't really see this happening in the music business though. Like,
at all.
how the fuck would it happen in the music business, right? I'm trying to think of the equivalent version of this.
Like what? Like fans don't stream any of my songs until UMG pays me,
Right.
and like take my music off Spotify.
Yeah,
like,
UMG's gonna be like, fuck you.
And that's
literally.
only because music is saturated. Chappelle's show is like there hasn't been another show like that. Like Key and Peele came afterwards, and it still wasn't Chappelle's show. You know what I'm saying?
It's a pretty good try though. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
No, it's a
they're
good
the
try.
closest thing to it for sure, but not at all Chappelle show.
I've never seen that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Key and
Chappelle
Peele?
show?
Key and Peele.
No, I've seen Chappelle's show. I've never seen
Key and Peele is really funny.
gotta
Key and
watch
Peele's
it.
funny.
And then they went on to be fucking great.
Jordan Peele's the nigga.
Directors. Like
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He
They
makes
make some
some
weird
horror
ass
movies now,
bro.
killing them.
Yes, bro. Some like confusing ass movies, bro.
I fuck
Some
with it.
deep shit, bro.
I've seen Us. That's I think the only one
That's
I've
Jordan
seen.
Peele, yeah.
that shit was
Get Out-
really
Get
confusing.
Out was good,
I never
too.
seen Get
Get
Out.
Out's fire.
Yeah, that was really good.
No, he has a show right now called Lovecraft Country on HBO.
Oh man, I gotta
Fire.
get back on
Yeah,
that. We
That's
fell
Jordan.
off watching
That's
it.
Jordan Peele.
I only made it like
You
3
keep tell-
episodes
I've
in.
heard
That's
you
Jordan
talk about
Peele,
this.
bro.
Lovecraft Lovecraft.
Fire.
If you would have
Yo,
told me
he's
it was
writing
by
it
him,
down.
I would have.
You would already been on it.
I would have.
Bell writing it down.
I got
We get him a list.
I would give you my HBO Max password.
Yeah, bro.
Watch it, nigga.
Because
What
this
is
is
it
the
called?
thing.
Love what?
Lovecraft
Lovecraft
Country. This is the thing about Vel is that Vel is a very like real person. So a lot of times I can turn him on to rappers because he doesn't spend his whole life on the internet knowing about every new rapper
Yeah.
as soon as they come out. And like
God.
you could tell Vel about a TV show or some shit because
I'm
he's
gonna
not
fuck
like
with it.
perpetually reading Twitter like many of us.
Yeah.
I
And
made it,
speaking
but
of
it's
Twitter, my shit is still hacked. So Twitter, somebody please get my
Yo,
Twitter back
I
again
need-
for the second time.
I need someone at Twitter to give me. Just give me my old. Just don't even give me my old account back. Just unban my IP address so I can just make a new account, please. Like I have the confidence.
how'd you-
I will.
How
You
you
have to
How'd you
get
get
your
your IP banned?
He said the N-word.
Oh, the way he looked at you.
Isn't that the craziest
No,
thing
at
you ever
first-
heard?
No. At first, I just really was like,
Oh my
it really got me for 1 second.
It's like if this was
man.
just an audio podcast, you'd think that I was talking about a white guy, and then it would kind of make sense.
Housephone, like, nigga.
Like, yeah, bro.
Like,
Yeah. No, someone tagged me in this video of this black guy. He had just left the barbershop. He was like, "Whoa, dude, my fucking hairline's so crispy, man. Shout out to my barber, bruh." And they were like, "Yo, why you sound like this?" And I was like, "Damn, y'all got me fucked up."
I say you lost your IP address?
No, I was just telling a story.
I
about
was-
myself.
I
Wait, where
I'm
did that
trying to
story
word it,
come from?
yeah.
I'm like, how did he get banned for
That's
that?
what I'm saying.
I thought you were about to call the guy the N-word.
I'm like,
me
you
too.
just-
I thought the
You were
same
making
shit.
fun of how I was sound white, and I was telling you a
Oh,
story.
I
about
didn't
me
even
sounding
notice
white.
that part.
He didn't even make fun of you sounding white. We was talking
Where
about
did
you
that
banning your
happen?
Twitter.
He said, "Oh god, you guys are all fucking.
We're
crazy."
high.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I'm
Touchy subject.
Anyway, yeah, no, Twitter got me out of here, man.
So wait a minute. You seen that movie Sorry to Bother You?
No, what's up?
You ain't seen that? Where all the black guys use all the whitest voices they can have?
No,
Yes,
that's
my
me.
girl
though.
had me watch that shit, bro. That shit is
I
so
never seen that.
crazy.
Well,
And then
I'm
he
about to
kept
write
talking
this
like
down.
that.
Sorry to
like,
bother
hey,
you.
Trying to
They're
sell
like,
niggas.
hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
trying to sell
bro.
a telemarketer and shit.
And he
And,
got
they
rich
go
as
up in the
fuck
ranks
off
and
of
shit.
it,
Yeah.
bro.
That sounds like an amazing movie.
That
yeah.
shit is so.
But it's
fire.
funny because Adam fucking listened to me talk to a goddamn.
He got a phone call from like a doctor's office or some shit, and he's like, "Yes, I was wondering if I could come in at 8:30 a.m. to have my sternum looked at or some shit." He was so polite on the phone with the
It's a
doctor,
COVID test.
and I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, it just made me laugh so hard to realize that that's what they call code switching.
That's how I got into No Jumper.
Exactly.
You
They
code
thought I was a white
switched?
man.
You got
Came in here
a
like,
phone call.
hello.
And I came in with a blammy.
But you know that we appreciate you acting like a fool, so you don't try to hide it around us. We think it's funny, or at least like normal or relatable, whatever. Yeah,
All of the above.
yeah.
Feel me?
That's just funny though, kid.
I gotta piss. You guys can figure out what the fuck we're talking about while I'm gone. All right.
I feel like what the fuck has even been going on, man? A lot of people have been dropping music. Oh, okay. I got one that I want to talk about, but you gotta go hurry up and pee.
Why don't you talk about Twitter? I still don't know how you got banned.
I don't know.
Bro,
I used to
just
just,
hard R, bro. Who'd you
I used to
drop it
just
on?
talk shit to people on like people would talk shit to me all day on Twitter, and I would just talk shit back. So like
Niggas
I don't
probably
know.
Flagging your
They didn't
shit.
give you no
Yeah.
explanation.
Bro, no, I had been like, suspended like hella times already. And it was like, I had the same profile since I was in like,
But how do you
11th
get
grade.
suspended from Twitter?
Bro.
I literally see porn on Twitter every fucking
know,
day.
that's
I mean,
what
I
I'm
just be
saying,
like,
what did you do?
I was just saying crazy
you
shit.
gotta do
Just be
something
naked on
crazy.
Twitter.
Like, okay, like, I don't know, like, say someone reply like, oh, this fucking sucks or something, and they got like RIP grandma in their bio or something. And I'm just like, yeah, your fucking grandma's like rolling over in the, like, just like,
you was
or
hitting
like,
niggas with her.
yeah, or like
all that shit
some
will get you.
army,
Niggas
some
was probably
army, some
flagging
army
them.
nigga was like talking shit to me. I'm like, nigga, you about to do all that? I mean, you doing all this shit talking, you about to get blown up in Iraq. You doing all
That
this
would
for-
get you suspended.
I'm like,
Okay.
I'm like, you
I understand why now.
I'm like,
He
you
was
talk.
in a
I'm like, you
terrorist
talking all this
threat.
shit. No. I'm like, bro, you talking all this shit. I'm like, you went to the army to go kill niggas so you can drive a 2008 Camaro, not even a V6.
What if he
Not-
would have killed himself, Housephone? How would you feel?
Then I would, they be coming at me
would've.
first though, so I just be getting on their
Why
ass.
are army men coming at you?
Just random niggas just saying shit, bro. Twitter is random. They
Jesus
just niggas be
Christ.
pop like.
I've never got that though.
AD, I was what you call viral on Twitter, so people would just be replying to me. I would have no control.
What did you do that was viral though?
Just funny shit. Like my tweets were going crazy. I had like 50,000 followers on Twitter the first time. The second time I had like 20,000. And they just kept getting me out.
All I see is porn.
I just know mad. I don't know how you've never
lit.
experienced someone else who's got it suspended. Zach Fox got suspended from Twitter. Hella regular niggas I know.
I never got suspended from
It's
Twitter.
because you don't know wild Twitter niggas. You got to get wild. Twitter is the place to be
you're not
wild.
wild, my nigga.
Twitter's the place to be
Say
wild.
you're not wild, bro.
Yeah, you got to get wild. You got to be a
I
black
have
boy.
to, so do I have to be wild or do I have to tweet wild?
You gotta
gotta
tweet
tweet
Because
wild.
I live wild.
You have to
I ain't
tweet
going to tweet
wild.
wild.
Your wildness needs to convey over to the tweets.
No, then I'll
I was
get banned.
too real.
My
I was
Instagram
too
will
real
get
for
banned.
Twitter.
Oh, God.
I was too real for Twitter. They couldn't
You
fucking. Twitter couldn't handle me. That was it. But yeah, I tried multiple times, dude. Like multiple times to get it back, and I even made a new one for the High Rollers. Made a new Instagram for the High Rollers page. I mean, a new Twitter, and I made myself a new Twitter, and they deleted them both.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Holy
what's your
shit.
so your
Somebody
really
at Twitter
got
must
your
be an
ass.
Army veteran.
That's insane.
They probably are.
Fuck the FBI and fuck all the Army troops.
No, no, no,
fighting
no.
for what?
We love the
Bitch,
Army
we your
troops.
own man.
yeah. Don't disparage
No,
the
no,
troops.
no,
Y'all
no.
never heard that? It's a Soulja Boy song.
I'm out.
Hey,
I'm
I
out.
don't think we talked about the Gucci and Jeezy battle.
We did not talk about that at all.
We did on the news.
No.
We talked about the news. Yeah.
Yeah, but not here.
That shit
No
made
Jumper
my
Show
whole
on
existence.
Tuesdays.
I know it's kind of old news at this point, but I did just want to draw attention to it and just say that it was one of the greatest things I've seen in hip hop history. Also, you want to roll another one?
Yeah.
Let's get higher, bro.
Get higher.
I want to say that
Get higher.
I'm a drink.
I was excited for this thing the whole week. I was looking forward to it. You know, one of my friends was making merch for the actual event, and I was just ready for it to go. I thought they were going to be separate and not performing like together, like on the same stage. That's what really threw me
Yeah,
off.
bro.
Oh, you
I
thought
was like,
COVID shit? They were going to be like in separate places?
or no, I thought like maybe Gucci would come out do his songs and then Jeezy would come
Yeah.
out do their.
I knew it was
I
gonna
didn't know
be
they were
like
gonna
that,
do
bro.
it like that, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy."
'cause
I didn't think they was gonna come out.
I
never
never
watched
wa-
the Versus
I never
before,
watched
right?
none of
Yeah,
them. This is the only one I
That's
watched.
the first one I watched too. For sure.
The
But
only
amazing.
one I
They
watched
are
was a
versus.
shitty. I watched like a Smokey Robinson one or some shit. I forget which one it was.
Gang bang.
No, it was an old.
No, you talking about fucking fuck
Who was
the
it?
black guy.
I only watched it because Joe Budden and them were talking about how bad it was.
The worst one was the one with Teddy Riley. They was fucking. up
That's the
everything.
one. Yes,
You seen the one with Teddy Riley?
That's the one I watched, and I only
Yeah.
watched it because I heard it was horrible.
I
Bro,
would
it was
never-
terrible.
I would never
It was
care to-
actually hilarious though, because they're dancing with the routines and the beats is going back. Oh man,
I would never care to watch any of those except for the one that I watched, which was the best one in hip hop history. That shit was amazing.
are you crazy?
I'm
Snoop
gonna
and
be-
DMX, nigga.
I don't care about none of that.
What?
I didn't watch that one.
That shit was fire.
Bro, this
Because
Gucci
like
one,
I
bro.
feel like they're from two different fucking even generations almost. Like why?
Yeah,
would,
My
because-
nigga is Snoop. You're from the West Coast, nigga.
that's what I'm saying. Why
AD,
would
I'm
why would I
gonna
compare?
respectfully have to say that this is one of your dumbest opinions I've ever heard. Gucci and Jeezy had a beef that was
Yeah.
that involved
I
someone
know
dying.
that. I know that.
How the fuck could
I know that.
DMX versus Snoop? They don't have
They have
beef.
no
I didn't
beef.
say
They
they
don't
was-
have anything
I
against
didn't
each
say
other.
it was
Attention,
bigger.
nothing.
I said if he's talking about verses, there's been some dope versus battles.
I don't
Okay,
care.
but
Snoop
we're
and
talking
DMX,
about the best one. This was the
best one,
biggest.
bro.
This was the best.
two
and
million
number two
concurrent-
That
is
was
in
the
a
best.
different fucking stratosphere, bro.
Yes, it is. It's
You
on a
know
whole
what's
different
crazy? I
planet,
just thought
bro.
about. I just seen this shit the fucking today.
You didn't even watch it when it came
Wait,
out.
no, not the Gucci and Jeezy one, bro. I seen Mr. Fab trying to do a Bay versus, and it went totally fucking left
Why?
What happened?
with Filthy Rich and fucking Kafani.
Yeah, right. You do that shit in the Bay?
No, they
Somebody
did.
gotta
They
die.
did it already, and
what?
it turned to Filthy Rich just cursing out fucking Kafani, bro.
It was a mess.
He's like, "Fuck you, nigga. That's why you in the fucking wheelchair. That's why you didn't clean your
Oh
fucking."
my
I was like,
Oh, man.
Why did I not hear about this?
I
This
just
sounds
seen it before I
amazing.
came here.
Oh, it just came out?
gotta
I
see
just
that.
seen it.
I'm
What
watching
the
this
fuck?
as soon
I
as
gotta
Filthy
check
Rich
in.
and Kafani, they're not even battling. They're just arguing. And he's like, "You over there fucking miserable. You probably live in your mom's house. 1850, like, where's your property? Where's your deed? I got all these properties and shit." And the Filthy like, "You mad about this bitch, ain't you?" He's like, "No, the bitch came back to you. No, I ain't even care about the bitch. You had the bitch, bro. Fucking crazy, bro.
What?
Fucking amazing.
I gotta see that. That sounds
Yeah, this
unbelievable.
Oh yeah, crazy.
Wow.
Jesus.
Now that's the
Ignorant.
craziest verses.
I
Okay.
feel like.
I mean, it got
that sounds amazing.
It got real. I was sitting in the car. I was driving while I was listening to this, right?
Me too.
And I was like,
I'm jumping up and down in the
Dude,
car
bro.
listening
Me
to
too.
this.
I'm in the
nigga.
car.
Me too.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can't even control myself. And I'm like, I know Gucci at some points he has to perform the truth. He has to perform the
is.
truth.
He said he
He has to
wasn't doing
perform
it
the
less,
truth,
bro.
And then as soon as he dropped it, I was like,
That
oh
nigga said
my
we smoking
god.
on that Pookie pack.
Oh, yeah.
He like
Pookie
dissed
love.
him in every way that he could diss him.
Pookie
bro.
pack
He
is
made
different.
Jeezy Gucci look like the most bitch
He
ass
said,
nigga
send,
ever, bro.
he said, send some more. I'm gonna send them back to you in a box.
nigga.
But you want to know what the
What?
thing is?
I would've
Is
had
that
I would have had to throw them
they
on.
each
Nigga,
won.
what?
They each won. I really believe
Yeah,
that. I
they
think Gucci came out looking like the richer one, the more successful one, the better dressed one, the more murderous one, the one who's more about the street
Murderous.
shit one.
That nigga said
And Jeezy
murderous.
came out
The
and
more
made it
like-
pretty clear that
looking
his
like
catalog is fucking unreal. He's had so many
Yeah.
hit
Which
songs.
I told you.
That's you're right. And
I didn't
so
even
many
realize
people
sometimes.
forgot. Like so many because Jeezy's catalog, like people don't play it the same way that like Gucci, like he has had hits in like recent memory. He's
Yeah,
had
like a year
big
ago.
songs in the past couple years, and he's still like touring and probably I feel like this was probably insanely good for both of their careers
Yeah,
because
they both dropped tapes, didn't they?
if you could still tour right now, I feel like Jeezy would all of a sudden be able to book better and more shows right
Hell
now
yeah.
than previously.
Bro,
But-
they had 2 million concurrent viewers.
yeah, the
know,
tape, but the
bro.
tape that
I'll
Gucci
watch
put out is
that
old
shit, bro.
shit, and the Jeezy tape is new, and I haven't listened to either because I'm a dad now.
I heard one of Jeezy songs. It was fire.
When I was watching the actual verses, I also realized the same thing too. Like, damn, Jeezy had more bangers than I even remember. But then also, there was a couple of Jeezy songs that I was just like, I've never heard this before in my life. What the fuck is this?
I knew every one of them.
I knew everyone.
You knew every Jeezy song? There's no way. Because there was some that I was just like,
It
no,
was
what
a
even
point in
is this?
time where Jeezy was the hottest nigga.
Yeah, you were.
No, for sure.
You're younger.
I was younger, but the Gucci Man era, like his golden era, was right when I was in high school. So I know that shit like the back of my hand. You feel
But
me?
the Gucci era and the Jeezy, well,
It kind of overlapped,
Yeah.
but then you gotta think about it. So Icy came out, and then Jeezy had a fucking hell of a push
Jeezy
start.
was gigantic and Gucci was small, and then all of a sudden Gucci
Gucci
got
took
big,
off,
and
yeah.
as Jeezy goes down, Gucci goes up. That's
Yeah,
basically
it was like
how it
that.
worked.
Literally.
But then the one thing too that I don't think Gucci got enough credit for, I did see people say like, "Oh, Gucci played new songs, and who gives a fuck about new songs?" Gucci playing songs within the past couple years, and he said it
Gives him
himself. He
credit.
said. Play some new shit. Who got some hot shit right now? He does make a good point there. So
Yeah,
he's been
God,
much more
man.
relevant in the past couple
Hell
years,
yeah.
including like having big songs. You
Yeah.
know, so I mean that does something too.
That was a weapon that he pulled out with Arsenal, and he definitely killed him off with that one. But Jeezy was coming like I was in the car. I was completely Team Gucci the whole way. But I'm watching it, and I was like, damn, I can't even deny.
Adam was too, and I told him he was like, he's gonna wipe the floor.
Yeah,
down.
I thought he was going.
But I'm like, nigga, Jeezy has records, and he played some that are big fucking street
Yeah.
songs that he didn't even play that he could have played.
Right, and
Yeah.
the thing is,
Like
too,
Geeked
though,
Up?
is that
oh yeah, right.
is
Whoa,
wait,
that would have been crazy. Okay,
Okay, but
at
this-
the skating rink, at
Come
Word on
on.
Wheels, at Word on Wheels, to Geeked Up. Stop
First off, I'm
playing.
a motherfucking G, and I'll never let a bitch little bow wow me.
Yo,
yo,
What?
This is the thing though. Fuck, am I gonna forget it already? God damn it! No, all right. This
old man syndrome.
This thing that they did is basically what we wish could always happen
With
in
every
hip hop.
beef.
Is that you could have big fucking names who have serious beef, and then they settle it through music. I would prefer that this was just like actual new records, but this is the new version of that. Is that they go and they do the versus thing, and it's like normally we don't get that because like we know that Kanye and Drake have issues with each other. We know that Kanye and Jay-Z have issues with each other, but it's not. They're not gonna make a song about it. That's not really. They might yell about it on Twitter in Kanye's case, but you don't really get to see this like straight up conflict in the same way. And it's obviously it makes for amazing content, and the fact that they were able to do it without anybody getting hurt, which was obviously ensured by the fact that Jeezy or Gucci showed up with like multiple guards with machine guns around him and stuff.
yeah, they was on some shit.
I don't know in what way Jeezy traveled there,
But let's talk about like the craziest part is them performing so icy at the end
Classic.
together.
that made you wonder if this whole thing had
Was-
been a ruse.
I know,
Like if they didn't
me.
really dislike each
No,
other
for
still.
real, for real.
But I think, whatever, like when they're talking about, they probably said, let's play So Icy at the end, and they're both like, all right. And it was a weird image because it's like one was just sort of like rubbing in Jeezy's face the fact that he murdered his friend, and then like all of a sudden you guys are dancing side by side.
Jeezy,
but I
man.
mean, it's both of their song.
It
You
is
want to be
both of their
Gucci so
songs.
bad.
Jeezy is very mature, man.
Fuck that.
I actually
Nope.
I came away feeling
Yeah,
that way
nope.
too. That
Nah,
Jeezy
bro.
is very mature and
Man.
has a very mature perspective, but you wonder to what extent that's kind of like been forced upon him by the fact that he's had to humble himself because his career is not what it once was, and
And
Gucci
'cause
really hasn't had to in the same way, at least in recent years.
But he kind of backed up though.
Nope.
And
I don't like. Jeezy,
He's still putting out music. It just hasn't been.
True.
Yeah.
It hasn't been what
And
it
bro,
was.
you can't be mad. You really sent them niggas to go do that.
I know.
So you can't even be mad. Like
Yeah.
you started that.
But you can respect that Jeezy clearly doesn't relate to the person that he was when
for
he ordered that hit.
That's what he like, you know, because he was talking greasy. He put a bounty on his head. I remember the beat.
Bro, he was all
it was
on
over
the videos
the
talking. He was acting super tough.
Yeah,
nigga.
like he was
I
like
put 10 on your head.
I don't remember.
bro, or like the old
Bro.
like the hood rich
He was
TV
going
like
hard, my nigga.
I do not remember that.
But I came
Go
away
hard.
from it feeling like, you know, and that's pretty funny because Jeezy.
he should have played his Gucci Man disc on the
Jeezy
ASAP.
did
one.
the
didn't
same.
he? Like, he didn't come back at all.
Jeezy did the same thing that 6ix9ine did. He put money on somebody's head on camera, and then somebody actually tried to
On a
shoot
song.
him. But 6ix9ine got indicted for it and fucking snitched, and Jeezy somehow. We never heard anything about it.
Like, bro,
like
Pookie-
everybody
Pookie
in
was
hip hop
signed-
knows.
Pookie was signed to Young Jeezy.
See, I didn't know this.
All right, so his homie that killed
Pookie Loc, the one
you
that
know-
got killed. He
so
was
you
signed
knew-
to
you knew
Jeezy
this
as an
whole time.
artist, which I never knew his
I
name,
don't
and
know
I
about him.
never knew those.
I
details.
knew that the shit happened, but I don't know the dynamic of.
Oh, bro.
Because I was told
His guy
that
was
they
signed
weren't
to
cool
Gucci.
like that.
No,
That's what I was told.
He
Nobody
was
was
signed-
eager to put that all this stuff out there because like Gucci in his book doesn't talk about it. He just prints a news article about the situation.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently he's with some strippers, right? Or he's with a stripper.
Oh yeah, after
takes
the
him
club,
back
he
to
goes
the
back with some
apartment,
strippers.
and then they run in with guns, masks, and shit. I think he shoots both of them or just one.
He killed one of them.
He killed-
I think
he
it was
killed
only
one?
one dude though.
It was
I
two.
don't know.
It was like a group of
Yeah,
them.
it was
a
multiple
group of
people.
them.
He shoots at them. He hits the one guy, and we don't know if he either
They start fighting
dragged
first,
the
too,
body.
I think, like-
Remember the story that
I
he
remember
dragged the
hearing
body,
this, but I
that
never
he
knew if it
dragged the
was
body
true or
out
not.
to the woods, or if the guy got shot. No, or if the guy got shot and ran to the woods and then just collapsed and died.
That sounds more realistic.
That sounds more realistic, but
Yeah.
it's like giving Gucci Man like the boogeyman, like
The craziest
killed-
motherfucker ever.
He killed
Like
him and then
really a
dragged him to
psycho,
the
yeah,
woods.
like-
Because
what
for
the
me, if that situation happens to me and I have to fucking kill this dude, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna call the fucking cops and say,
like,
"Hey,
yo,
this guy
yeah.
tried to kill me.
And I smoked this nigga.
Please come here because I know I'm gonna have to deal with this sooner or later, and I might as well." You know, like
2 weeks later,
yeah.
go to the woods.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking try to get away with it. Like,
You're like smoking in the woods in the office, like I had to do it.
no, I just come and talk about it on the podcast.
in the woods. Look under the grass.
Yo, I don't give a fuck.
had to do
The
it.
fact that Gucci rubbed the murder in his face was not
Yeah.
as ridiculous as the moment where he said, "My outfit cost 10 bands.
Yeah.
He said-
Look at my opponent.
Yeah.
Look at my opponent."
Yeah.
And then you look over at Jeezy, and for the first time in the whole thing, I realized,
You're like, yo,
oh,
this nigga
Jeezy's
gotta
wearing a bum ass basketball jersey and some jeans. Damn.
And some regular forces.
Yeah,
like,
No, he
nothing.
didn't.
that
He
was
have like
the
a
image of
branded
how
like.
He had a snowman
Wait a
shirt
minute.
on.
Did that just say Young Jeezy on the back or
It said
something?
big-
It's
I
on the
think
he
whole
did
promo
that.
run.
it said Big
I
Snow.
think he did that for the nostalgia of it.
it was. It
He
was.
did it
That's
because
why.
I think he just don't. He's an old school guy. He don't think about fucking.
Bro, he has a fucking Malcolm X type of shit on his cover.
But Gucci wasn't dressing all crazy back then, like the way that he does now. Where every
True.
time you see
wasn't. He
Gucci,
wasn't
he's
jeans
dressed to
and
the
a shirt.
fucking
Well,
nines.
well, think
he
about
got
it.
that
Shirt or
shit on.
something.
Jeezy comes from that era where you wore white tees, you wore
Baggy ass
basketball
clothes,
jerseys, you
baggy
wore
as fuck.
you know, it was like it's different. Then you look at Gucci and he's basically wearing like a fucking $10,000
This
fucking
nigga
Gucci
said,
outfit.
no, you know what he said exactly word by word? He said, can somebody appraise my outfit, please? He said, my outfit costs about 10K. Now,
man.
look at this nigga over here.
Look at my opponents. Because up till that moment, they hadn't actually insulted each other.
Yeah.
And I thought,
I
as-
knew it was
First thing he
coming.
said,
as
yeah,
I was
okay.
watching it, I started to feel like, oh, they had a gentlemanly agreement to not do any personal attacks, and that was when I started to realize, like, oh, Gucci's an asshole. He's
Yeah.
if they have
no,
an
he
agreement,
was throwing shit out there. He was letting it fly.
he's gonna break this agreement.
Hey, you see how when Jeezy started doing this little motivational speech and shit, Gucci didn't say nothing after.
Yeah,
he
he said,
literally
"Oh,
just.
fuck all
I
that."
feel like he made him feel bad a little bit because
Uh-huh.
like Gucci kind of just like
And
man,
because,
he like just turned around.
but think about what
Like,
Jeezy was doing
was
in
like,
that moment.
man.
When you bring up Nipsey Hussle, when you bring up King Von, when you
Yeah.
bring up Mo 3, you make it
Gucci didn't say
very
shit. He
hard
was
for
like,
the
yeah.
other person to all of a sudden just sort of
Yeah.
glamorize murder in your face
Yeah.
when you sort of confront somebody with the reality of, a man lost his life. He had a kid. Like that, we seen the kid on Instagram talking about like his son, his like grown ass son.
Dissing,
and Gucci is in such a grown ass mature part of his life, and he's still saying ha, I killed your
homie. I didn't expect him
homie.
To go that hard. I'm not gonna lie.
And we love him for it, but at the same time, Jeezy clearly had the perfect fucking ace up his sleeve when he brings up Vaughn and Nipsey and shit, because it's true. Like a man died.
It was 1,000% true.
Granted, the man who died was trying to kill him.
I was about to say the only thing about that is
that's
the only thing that trumps it is the fact that he sent those niggas
Gucci
to go do that to him.
Imagine if Gucci was dead, bro.
But that would have been the ultimate thing, guys. This would have been as viral as this whole thing was if, as soon as Jeezy got done that motivational speech, if Gucci had said, "You sent the motherfucker," most viral, most ridiculous thing we would have ever seen. If he had thought to say that in that moment, I think it would have been the best thing ever. But
I mean, shit, him saying send some more, I'm gonna send it back in the box. That was the best. That was the best. Man, you have to have a chip on your shoulder.
I'm driving when it's happened to him. Like,
I was jumping up and down at the comment about the outfit. So by the time he's actually saying the shit about smoking Pookie, like I'm what the fuck?
And it's happening live, and they're across from each other.
And the worst part is, I walk into the house and I'm still watching it on my phone, and my girl is there with the baby and the doula, and they're fucking like clearly having this super quiet, peaceful moment.
Like, fuck
and I'm walking in the house like, yo, this dude Gucci's crazy. You got such different energies, bro.
You got the volume on full loud on the phone, just going crazy.
I'm like, sorry, Parker, but this dude Gucci's a fool. I was thinking about how I would explain it to my kid if she was older, and I would probably be like,
why would you be explaining that to your kid?
Because what if she was like 4 years old and she was asking? I would probably be like, this guy was really mean to this guy. And now they're talking it out.
The way you just said that was like a dad, I'm going to be honest.
You know, that was like,
that was cool right there.
You can't tell the kid, oh,
if you're a kid,
this dude killed this dude's homie. The kid's not ready for that.
Yeah, kid's not ready for that.
He's gonna be like, what?
You got to tell her the most basic, safest version about it. They had a little argument back in the day, and now they're working it out.
Yo, you're fucking hilarious.
Niggas died.
Oh God, man. But yeah, no, honestly, I think that it was good for the city of Atlanta. It was good for just overall, like how you should conduct yourself.
Period.
For sure.
How you should conduct yourself just as a man in general. You feel me? And like they both made it past it. At the end, they both, you know, like not really apologized, but they kind of got over it.
They went to the club.
They went to the club after.
And we can only hope that one day AD will be man enough to do the same thing with Casey Veggies.
What?
That's my homeboy.
I'm like,
I'm just kidding. I was just thinking about him because he had that tweet about you guys and your
this about the West Coast shit? Oh, yeah.
I was just trying to think of somebody off the top of my head in the battle.
He just said, like, me included with a bunch of rappers from the West Coast, like really bought it back.
Right.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Which is true.
This is true.
When you think about like where LA is at right now music wise, like that the setting the seeds of it, because for a long time, for some reason, there wasn't really that much happening out of LA, and you were kind of early on that wave.
True.
And now,
You definitely.
Now he's doing the soundtrack for Jake Paul TikToks.
Who? My boy AD?
Yes. Everybody go like and comment.
No, Jake Paul found one of my new songs and he's working out to it and put it on his TikTok.
Yeah, right.
Randomly, bro.
You probably cut him a check. You probably pulled up Calabasas.
I didn't ask him to do that.
You probably seen Jake Paul at a fucking COVID super spreader party, and you said,
my God.
hey, bro, I got these two bands on me right now.
No, I'm
put
literally
me on the Tic Tac, cuz.
He strong arm cut. He put him in a headline.
No, I did not. I'm literally in Houston.
You hit him with
and
the low.
they're sending me this shit. I'm like,
You lowballed him. You said,
where did this come from?
This is what you're going to do, Jake Paul. You're going to take this $50 and you're going to put my song in your new TikTok. Got it?
That's how I sound.
That's why Jake Paul has security, is because of people like you.
Exactly.
And the Target people.
That's why Target
everyone's getting escorted.
That's why Target needs security. Yeah, because
and no jumper if my show gets canceled.
Hey, I went to the club in Vegas with Jake Paul and them one time. There's a whole section in the club that I didn't even know existed in Vegas with Jake Paul and Logan Paul when you pull up with them. We were so far away from all the normal people at this fucking outdoor pool party that I was kind of like, what the fuck is the point of us being here? Because at least when I'm in a club, normally like you're in a nice section or whatever. Well, if I were to be in a nice section, at least you could see all the fucking stupid broke girls that aren't in VIP with you. You can at least look at them. That's the whole point, right? I'm not trying to actually we're completely insulated from
That's
everything.
kind of fire.
I mean, it was
I've seen him
alright,
at
I guess,
Dan
but-
Bliss, one of Dan Blissarian's parties before.
You been to a Dan
you
Bilzerian
went
party?
there?
Fire.
Let's go.
How'd you get
That
invited
shit
to
was
that?
fire.
Can you start taking
I'm
me around?
AD. What
You
the
selling
fuck?
steroids?
No.
Can
I
you
went
start-
there. That shit was lit.
Can you start taking me to these crazy parties, bro? I'm trying to live like
well, they ain't doing it right now.
I'm gonna get I'm gonna get you some shoes. I'm gonna get a rollie, and then we pulling up.
You need a rollie.
Yeah,
Gotta
like,
have a rollie.
I need a rollie.
What happened to your rollie?
Oh, I sold it.
Why?
They took that
green
shit from
face?
him on the block.
Yeah.
I sold the green face.
You gotta have
I'm
the
sure.
blue face, man.
I'm trying to get because I was trying to get a real bust down one. You feel me? Like that was like
Nah,
that was
you
like
want to keep it stock. You could do the bezel like that.
I could do it. I could
You
do
know
a
what I'm
simple
saying?
one. I just wanted to get a big grown man one. That was like some little kid, like
It was cool though. I liked it.
it was cool, but whatever.
But
it's time.
I do what you mean, like the
mean?
shit around it and everything. It was
Yeah,
like
I'm trying to get like a plain
Yeah, get you
Jane John. You feel me?
I'm thinking about wearing a white tee for the rest of my life.
I think you
You
already
could.
do.
No, I don't. This is the first time you ever seen me in a white tee in a long time, and my chest hair is coming through and reminds me I got to go shave when I get home.
What do you mean it's coming through your t-shirt?
Yeah, because it's perforated. And look at like, you see that?
I see
What
that
the
now.
fuck?
Don't you hate
This
that?
nigga just squeezed his fucking
I'm
nipple
not
hair.
squeezing. I'm just
He
moving
just
my
squeezed his
shirt
nipple
around
hair
like
through
it's,
the shirt.
Why is your nipple hair so hard?
it's not nipple hair. You think the nipples are in the middle of my chest? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Look at that. Isn't that gross? That pisses me off. I gotta go shave my chest.
I gotta go shave my chest.
That's actually, Lena, if you're watching this, that's what I want for my birthday. I want my back shave when I get home. That's my favorite thing.
I'm looking at Josh right now with his headphones hanging off like that. It looks like the nigga had a mullet.
No, it looks like he's DJing. It looks like he's about to go wicker, wicker,
Wait,
wicker, wicker.
Where's Josh's bucket hat?
Bro, Josh in the hose mad bucket hat was a
Yeah.
movie.
Why did some girl like call me like Adderalled out like, don't you work for no jumper? Ho's mad. Interview. There. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, you don't know Ho's mad? He's there right now. I was looking at Instagram. Why aren't you there? I'm like, I don't fucking live at No Jumper, bitch. I'm only there once a week.
Like you live in the bathroom.
She was like, I imagine you live on the couch and then like you just go in there. She's like, sometimes you leave to get food and then you come back or some shit. And I was like, bitch, what?
Bro, she thinks you're homeless.
She thinks I live on the couch at No Jumper.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
That would be
mean,
kind
Save
of
some money
annoying.
during COVID.
It'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, right. You just wake up in the morning. I'm just here. Like,
I mean, we don't have a
Get up,
shower.
Housephone.
You'd be able to take a shit, but you wouldn't be able to shower, so you'd have to get a 24-hour fitness membership or something, but those are probably
I just
cool.
go
Those
shower-
hoes right now too.
Come shower at your house.
And starting Wednesday,
It's like
we'll
a 20
shut the
minute-
fuck down
It's
again.
like a 20-minute drive. It's almost like it would just be better for you to stay at your house.
Yuri lives around the corner.
That is true. It
could
be
shower at Yuri's house.
His house is
I
like
live down the street.
a colony. Yeah.
Exactly.
Or you could do a fucking little, just spray some deodorant.
some Axe.
Spray some
Spray
Axe.
some Axe on you. You ever own Axe?
Yes.
I never owned it.
Yeah.
You look like you wear Axe and you ask girls if they want to chillax.
That's so
What?
stupid.
That's what
What-
you look
that's
like. to
dumb
me.
Is that
as hell.
supposed to be a
And
joke?
you look
Yeah,
like-
supposed to.
You look
and my
like,
brother thinks it's so fucking funny.
You thought that was funny?
Don't you look like the type? And you look like the type to think
Don't
that
gas this nigga,
you look
bro,
like the type to
please.
think
That's
the
what I'm saying.
Budweiser frogs are funny.
The Budweiser frog. Now that's funny.
He just so retarded that.
Why, sir? Sir.
And he does think that the WB frog is hilarious.
And the California raisins.
Oh, they are
Okay.
funny. And possibly racist, we decided.
Okay, hold on.
California raisins kind of racist.
California racist.
California racist. Oh, that's a good shirt design right there. It would be weird if I made it, but it would be tight if you made it. California racist.
I killed my racist
And
parents.
just, and,
Why do we
but
always
have it
gotta-
be in the California raisins
That is a
font?
fire shirt. I've
But
seen
then,
it.
You seen it?
but then
Yeah.
just
I wore it.
put like
People was
somebody.
confused.
They sent it to you already?
Who's a racist person
No, I
in
got one.
California you could put on it? Hulk Hogan. No, but he's probably from. He's not probably not from here. Florida.
I'm gonna talk about weird race jokes. Listen, did you see Lil Uzi versus Gunnar Stahl?
Did you see Lil Uzi versus Lil Xan?
That was funny too.
Oh, yeah,
actually,
that
yes.
shit.
I will
Uzi
mumble
fuck-
alone.
I mumble alone.
That shit had me dead as fuck. I was like, that was so perfect.
Wait, but how did the Gunner one happen? I saw it, but I fucking forgot.
Okay,
already.
so basically, Gunner did like some kind of
Gunner
like
or Gunner?
Also,
Gunner,
Laura, can
not
we take it
Gunner.
down a notch over there?
Who's
You guys
Gunner?
are,
Gunner Stahl is a photographer.
Okay.
Who like
Oh, I seen that.
he takes pictures of all the
Who,
young.
if you want to watch something very rare, go watch the old ass Gunner Stall No Jumper
You,
interview
yeah, you did interview him back in the day, huh?
with the homie Cliff.
Yeah, shout out to Cliff and
Who-
shout out to him.
I don't know if they have anything to do with each other anymore, but for some reason they're on the podcast.
I don't
together.
know, but yeah, no, honestly, Gunner's pictures are actually really fire and shit.
I've
But
seen Cliff hosting shit on YouTube and stuff. I forget what it was for, but he's doing some dope shit.
Yeah,
in
shout out
Atlanta.
Cliff.
He did some shit with Coach K that was lit.
that's super hard. What?
Yeah, but anyway,
Anyway, yeah. So
Gunner
not Gunner.
sells white
Gun-
on Twitter. I don't think he actually.
Yeah. But
Continue.
anyway, he made a tweet that's something about like, you know, like deluxe albums and like how they're released are like fucking up music now or some shit. And then it was another tweet about like, oh, album drops, then like 0.2 seconds later, deluxe album, whatever, right? And I think Uzi like subtweeted him, and then he tweeted Uzi back and was like, little ass boy, I wasn't subtweeting you or something. If I had a problem, we know each other in real life, we could link up. Uzi, like, where you at? I'm on the way. Like, you know, they was just like going back and forth. But Uzi was like on some fucking like petty, just like wouldn't let it go, like tweeting all day about it.
Who do you think would win in a fair one between Uzi and Gunner Stahl?
Uzi.
Okay, so they both.
I don't know Gunner, so I'm gonna say Uzi.
Gunner, I'll throw this out there. Gunner is like skinny
Gunner's
beyond skinny. He's
but Gunner's
really skinny.
but he's way taller than
Exactly,
Uzi,
and that's
Uzi-
what makes
he
them
might have
interesting.
to have nothing to do with anything.
I feel like
squabbles, bro.
Uzi got
I think
squabbles for sure.
Uzi would
Uzi
have
has squabbles,
more like muscle density, but he's
Yeah.
so much
Uzi got
shorter.
squabbles.
Nah, but Uzi could
sure. He's
probably pop
aggressive.
him in and
Yeah,
shit.
he's
Yeah,
aggressive, bro. I
he's
seen
probably
him.
fast too.
He is, bro. I seen him. I don't know. I forget.
Yeah,
which
you seen him
video
running
it was.
around and rolling loud.
Nah, that was day and night.
But yo, Uzi just
we were
dashing
there.
around on
We
the
were
stage.
there that day actually.
For real?
Yeah, that was the day that we were
The
there.
shit in Vegas.
No, the first day in Vegas, day and night. That was in Orange County in like 2016. He was like trying to fight Reese, but he like wasn't really trying to fight him. He was just like running around.
That's interesting smoke for Uzi to want. Like, damn, you never hear about a rapper fighting a photographer. That's kind of crazy.
tweeted-
never say he ain't a game changing artist.
Oh, yeah, bro.
'Cause I've never seen this before.
Bro, he just straight tweeted. He was like, at the end of the day, you're just a nigga with a camera. but then it's like, at the end of the day, what? Like you just a nigga with a mic. And at the end of the day,
Yeah, you don't want to piss off the photographic and the videographic fucking worlds because that's
don't
like
know.
half the kids out there are trying to be a filmer or a fucking photographer
that
these
is
days,
facts,
dude.
That is facts.
They don't give a fuck though. This is Lil Uzi.
It is Lil Uzi, you're right.
Uzi's so funny that he could get away with saying whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said,
If I said that, you're just a motherfucker with a camera.
Oh.
Everybody who takes
Cancel!
photos, they're on my ass.
Cancel!
Oh my god.
Send them up the river.
how dare you fucking crush the dreams.
Every photographer that ever took a photo of me is going to be DMing me, hey, delete that photo. You don't have respect for the photograph
Yeah.
community.
One of my cameramen did that. He
Queen Bobby
reported
Pin
me.
would just disown you all the way, for sure. Shout out to Queen Bobby Pin one time.
You want to know another thing? I'm going to take a stand. We need to stop rappers reposting photographers' photos and not tagging them.
Exactly.
Why you point to me?
I don't know. You probably done
He
it.
pointed to you 4 times.
I'm like, the fuck?
He pointed to you 4 times.
I'm gonna hold you to this standard. I want to know: do you commit to always tagging your photographer?
After today, yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I
It's the
try
right
not
thing to do.
I try not to even post a picture unless I have the photographer's info.
Who are you cash apping $100? You selling drugs on the podcast?
No, I'm buying a fucking Star Wars shirt.
Wow, must
It's
be
fire
nice.
though, right? Say it's not hard.
Oh, it's cool.
Close.
It's pretty cool, right?
You're really deep in these streets.
Yeah, I'm deep in the clothes game. I'm
I
sorry.
would never buy a T-shirt in the Instagram DMs.
Yeah,
Just don't
I mean,
care enough. But
I bought Instagram shirts.
It's not an Instagram shirt. I just know the nigga.
It's
They,
like
their algorithm knows how to get
It's like
me.
a guy's vintage fucking YouTube or Instagram page.
Yeah, it's the homie.
Shout out Brandon Began.
Shout out Lost and Found Vintage, man. I should get a discount for that shout out right now. Go follow them on Instagram at Lost and Found.
I want some
Vintage.
high roller shoes.
remember
Or
that-
else.
Hey, just know they'll be in 2 weeks and they'll be shipped out to y'all. Y'all niggas get out my fucking DMs.
I don't want them shipped
They're on
out.
the
I want
way,
you to
alright?
bring them here on a Tuesday.
Hell no, nigga. You gotta order them like everybody else. Let's
I feel
go.
like I'm the only person that didn't ask for them.
Thank
Because
you.
I keep hearing from everybody saying that they
I
were
don't want
asking
them
for
no more now.
If I wanted them,
We're gonna
I
make
would've
our own
bought them, to be
shoes.
honest, because I think you need to just support the homies.
I don't have they're not just like at my crib. Like they're
At a
the
warehouse somewhere?
getting made, and then now they're now being shipped to America. But they're still not being shipped to me. They're being shipped to the warehouse that's doing the import and export and sending them out to all the lovely customers who purchased my shoe already. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm wearing the all white pairs right now. Thank y'all for fucking with me.
So what
You
you're
know?
saying is that you're corporate and that you
Yeah.
don't actually ship the product out yourself with your own bare hands. I want to know that you're actually
You're
putting the
corporate.
tape on the box yourself, or else it doesn't
It's not
feel
getting
real.
made in America.
I did nothing.
It's not real. You're a sellout.
I did nothing but design them with the homie, make the colorways, and do all the promotional stuff.
Yeah.
I don't physically do anything. I just pick the people to do everything else.
But what you're doing is like kind of a dream that I've always had, which is
I probably made more money this weekend off of merch than you have ever made with merch on No Jumper. And
Me.
no cap.
Damn.
No cap.
I believe it because you're
Damn.
selling $250 fucking shoes. So I mean, I don't know if we've ever sold anything for $250.
Just know, I've been trying to tell you, fuck with me, man. I got the vision. I'm taking the No Jumper merch through the roof. Let's go.
Let's
Fuck
do
with
it.
me.
But this is what I always wanted to do: is just start like a clothing brand and not have everybody. Well, I guess you're owning it, but you're
Yeah.
like it's
I wasn't-
not
I
like
was
it
trying
doesn't
to
have
not
like
do
your
that.
brand name on it, you
Yeah.
know. Which I've always like when V-Lone came out and you didn't know who ran it and stuff. I always thought that was super tight, and it would be such a cool thing to be able to start something and,
completely separate.
and have it be dope, but not have it be based on like, hey,
'Cause
I'm
imagine-
this guy and I own this company. You
Imagine
know?
if I tried to make like little Housephone shoes.
Exactly,
Like
it would be so
that would be so lame, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Why'd you do this with it? Little house phone shoes.
Because it would have been lame. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
because it
like-
would feel like merch instead of fashion.
I wouldn't wear little house phone shoes.
exactly. But you'll wear some
rollers?
dice shoes though.
See.
I'll give you that.
But that's where you got to remember the rollers are house phone shoes. It's all one. It's all
You're making me not want to purchase now.
It's all.
Sounds a little
You have the
merchy to
dice on
me.
your face.
I got the dice on my face. I got my mom's
That's
name.
commitment.
Got my mom's name re-hit. Shout out to my mom.
You went for it.
Yeah, man. I'm in the game now, baby.
Starting to look like
I'm
a
wearing
real
them.
killer.
I'm wearing my own all the time. Oh, also shout out my nigga.
I like those.
Shout
New
out my
pants.
nigga Justin Lord. Justin's War. The fuck you pants are super fire. Shout out to him.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, hold on. You know I got that good. That
guess I'm
good.
just picking up speed.
Oh.
Today.
Oh my God.
Check
Okay.
me out.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
What are
wait,
they called?
y'all
I
see
don't
the EDD hat though?
I like that one. I like
you
that
see
one.
That
the
shit's
EDD
fly.
hat.
FTP
We're
clear
having
weather.
a drip
You
off
need one
right
of these
now.
though. With the RPGG on there. You know what I'm saying?
That is hard, but y'all need to go to
Show me my opponent.
the Nothing Personal Superficial collab this motherfucking Black Friday. They restocking. They got hoodies. They got the EDD hats, EDD tees. Go fuck with my nigga Blasey. Fuck with my nigga Lucas.
Send
Shout
me
out
some,
to the drip guy.
Send me something, please.
Let's get it.
Clothes. Clothing.
Yo, the whole podcast
Apesters. I know you guys talked about
we
clothes the
called
entire
about clothes
time.
the whole time.
I just saw a lot of comments that were like, why the fuck are they still talking about shoes or some shit?
No, but a lot of them was like, yo, I fucked with that. Like, we need the fashion podcast.
No,
and da,
it
da,
was
da.
good, yeah.
I think it was good, man.
I respect it. I appreciate it. We still have like a million fucking packages for the streetwear review that
Oh,
we haven't.
God.
Oh, yeah, I guess they've all been opened at this point.
No,
we
have
still have a
whole
lot
bunch
that
more.
aren't open.
Okay, let's film another one, but I'm gonna get it edited. I don't want to wait 6 months for Yuri to edit it.
Their version of this is that they said that you
would've
need
blown
to
that.
film more stuff if you want to do it. I
Okay.
think I actually have like a vision for how it should be. I
Okay.
think that it should be filmed more vloggy in a sense where it's like, you know, a moving camera that's like sort of up in your face of you and whoever else, and you're opening the packages, you're looking at them, you're saying what you think about them, and then it's cut up so it's just the funny parts and stuff, so it's fucking maybe, you know, 10 minutes of stuff or whatever.
Okay.
But then also I think that it should have you doing a couple of stories where again it's filmed sort of like vlog style or whatever, but you basically read like a little
Monologue
script type thing, telling a story about like whatever this issue is. And like if we could do this weekly and have it edited weekly, I think it would be super fucking dope, because then we could
Give me a day this week.
have a couple stories about, you know, different things in the streetwear world or whatever. And it's like that's the challenge though, is like find dope ass shit to cover that is
Yeah.
not super fucking obvious.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of like
sometimes they're gonna be super obvious.
Sometimes, yeah.
Because that don't really. It don't be like. Sometimes it don't be that much shit. But there's enough underground up and coming brands that I could talk about up and coming shit all day. I don't even have to talk about like Supreme or
Yeah.
like name brand. You know, like
and even just getting people to pull up who have crazy, like if you just have a homie who has some like insane fucking pair of
Collection
jeans
or
that
some
is
shit.
or even a collection or whatever, or pulling up to their place or whatever. But that would be the goal, I think, for the streetwear type segment, is just to have like one dope edited vlog type piece of content like that every week.
okay. Well, Fashionemic sue us if we call it like a drip episode.
Man,
Trip was so.
we could just call it. We
can call it whatever we
his
want.
whole brand disappeared, and he can't even make a new social media. Somebody sent me his fucking new account the other day.
Oh yeah, you sent it to
Man,
us.
what a like crazy like rise and then like
Dude,
fanatic
we have
fall. I don't
possibilities
want to
now.
say
They
like
need to do like a VH1 like documentary style about fashion demics.
Complex.
Like
complex. I'm here.
The rise and fall of Yo, you should make that like the Brian Pumper video, but about fashion demics.
About his life and just use every. But the thing is that nobody would have archived all the random clips of him and shit. I wonder if his YouTube's gone too.
No, I think the YouTube is still there.
But his fucking Instagram's gone and his Twitter. I mean, even though he only got to like 30,000 followers, that's sad.
Only nigga,
Sad
my Twitter
tale.
I had 50,000 on my Twitter and got deleted. I was so hurt.
AD, whenever you say Twitter, he just gets like sad as fuck because it triggers
Like,
his
I
memory.
ain't just got it back, and they got it again.
Nigga, you need to change your
Bro,
two-step verification
I did.
system. Really?
I got hacked the first time over some fucking shoes.
What'd you do? You didn't send some person their shoes? And then you want me to get you shoes?
I am not.
Gonna send them out. You gonna send them out to somebody?
I got hacked one time because Ski Mask got hacked. Ski Mask got hacked, and then the hacker goes into his is like, "Hey, can you send me this? I'm about to text you. Can you send me this code?" And I fucking
What?
The hacker
I sent
hacked
him
me
the
trying
code
to get
back.
at him too.
Why the fuck would you just?
Because I thought it was him, and also
Why would they be texting you for a code?
but
Randomly?
it was the day. It was like a fucked up
Yo,
day.
Adam, out of everyone in my phone, text me this random code.
In retrospect,
got
I
me
agree.
good.
That seems very obvious.
Jesus Christ!
They got me real good.
He can't even
I was
talk
about to
about
say,
Ski
Adam,
Mask
I'm about to-
situation because he's so upset about his Twitter.
Bro, my homeboy, you know B Dot is?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
Okay, he does all the basketball like impersonations and shit.
Oh, wait.
He has like 1 million followers
Definitely a
and shit like
different
that.
B-Dot, sorry.
Yeah. Well, I know he's involved with the NBA. He do these celebrity games and stuff. He's DMing me. Well, he's not. The hacker DMs me and says, "Hey, bro, I got this dope ass new company that that give you 3-4 pairs of shoes a month, off whites and everything, just to post them up." So I'm writing. I'm like, "Oh yeah, for sure." He was like, "Just sign up and send me the shit, and I'm gonna fucking set it up for you." And it has 2 things. It says sign up with Google, and it says sign up with Twitter. I said, "I ain't about to do the Google." I click on the Twitter. And then it says, put your password in. Put my password in. It says the password's incorrect. Tried it 2 times. Took my shit. Changed the recovery email, the number, and tried to hit you up. And you
Be careful.
responded
What'd I say?
when I got it back. It said, hey, and you said, hey, back. That's as far as he got. You wouldn't care about the shoes, though. They wouldn't have got you.
I remember one time, like some kid that I knew, like sort of hood kid, like he hit me up. He said, "Hey," I said, "Hello." He's like, "Who is this?" I'm like, he like couldn't believe that I said hello. Like hello was the whitest, weirdest
Hello.
thing possible. He couldn't believe
Hello?
that I was saying it. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with hello? Hello is the most normal fucking. Although if I did walk in here tomorrow and just was like, hello.
I would
I don't think
That would be
Clone.
weird as fuck, right?
God, I'll have to pack you out, man.
Weird. Like, where's Adam? Hello.
Hello, everybody.
But in like text form, you could say hello.
no.
Nah, I would
Sound
definitely
like
be
a
weird.
bot.
Yeah, I would be weirded out.
You're giving
for
me a
sure.
weird moment right now where I'm realizing just how white I am.
Yeah, pretty white.
Hello.
Hello.
Pretty bad.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello, darkness,
Man,
my
interest
old
you.
friend.
Damn, this
No,
girl.
you want to hear some shit? Hold on, 1 second. When she was giving birth, as I'm sitting there, as the baby's about to come out, yesterday, all my problems seem so far. Like the Beatles are playing for some reason. This song comes on. It's like the saddest
your
song.
head or in the
no, they're
fucking-
playing it in the fucking
Oh.
operating room. And I'm like, wow, y'all are like really trying to make me cry here. Like this is fucked up.
I cried twice for sure.
Yeah. But do you ever still get an occasional cry when you like? Are
Yes, the
engaging
last
with-
Yeah,
time-
sometimes you got to get that out.
Fucking my daughter was at her cheerleading competition. I seen her. I was like,
Really?
I had it. Yeah, bro. I got
That's
emotional.
beautiful though.
You cry
honestly.
because she's bad at cheerleading?
No, she's great at cheerleading. First place, actually. First place twice.
Really? She be
This
doing
year.
like somersaults and flips and shit, or what?
No, her team is dope. Shout out to the Carson
Is she
Colts.
the girl flipping up top, or is she down bottom? Like,
No, she knows in the back. Like,
Fucking it up.
oh, so it's not that like acrobatic.
no, some of them are though, but not my daughter. Her cousin though does flips like crazy.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like she's probably too young to do the flips and shit.
I'm trying to figure out what hobbies to get my daughter into right now. Because right now, her
How about your daughter can go on Hip Hop Harry and be one of those kids
I can't wait
that
to show her
go
about
kids?
Harry. I'm not going to tell her about Yassi though.
Yeah, you got to keep her. You
No,
got
my daughter's only hobby right now is staring at lights.
and going to sleep.
And sleeping, yeah. But her main thing that I noticed that she's into doing right now when she's awake is sucking the boob, obviously, but then also just stare. Like, she'll notice a light on the ceiling and just lock eyes with it like she's fucking possessed by the light,
what the
dude.
Fuck?
Yeah. It's kind of scary.
Hello,
Stop looking at that. I'll like
darkness.
take her head and turn it so she stop.
Like, what are you doing?
Take her head.
I know, baby.
I had a weird experience the other day too, where she's laying on my chest and she just like lifts her head like, and just like immediately it drops back down onto my chest because her fucking neck muscles aren't strong enough to do like damn near anything. But that's like one of the craziest thing about holding her, just realizing like if you let go of her head, her fucking head is just gonna drop down and like
That's true.
you gotta support the head at all times. Pause.
That's true.
For sure.
It's not pause. You're talking
That's what
about
I tell.
your kids.
That's what I tell my girl, bro.
That's where we cross the line, Adam.
Support the head.
It's like pause.
That's what we can't pause.
We can't do it with the kids. So that's where we cross the line, bro.
Bro, if you want to pause some shit, I want you to watch one episode of this
Hey, nigga, you just pass it to me.
it's microscopic.
Hey, I hit it one time. I'm like this talking. He's like,
Bro, he put it in my
"What the fuck is
hand.
wrong with you, Housephone?"
Bro, you got the shit all the way over here in my face, nigga.
My nigga, I'm trying to tell the story. I got long arms.
I want you to
You
watch
over here, like,
one episode of the reality show about making swords and say pause.
told me about this
whenever
yesterday.
You need to. I want you to film yourself watching it, and then just
Like a
How about we film it here?
just for my personal
Yeah.
enjoyment, because we're obviously not going to be able to.
Yeah, because personal enjoyment, you like to see me fuck. He sent you the tiger
Nope.
picture?
Nope.
You guys
Yes,
both
he
got
did.
it?
I blocked his
Yes,
number.
he did.
You want to see
I don't
it?
even have this nigga number.
He sent it to
You
you
want to see
too?
Tiger's dick?
I don't have his number no more.
I was
blocked
like,
it.
why the fuck did he do
Shit
that?
fire, son.
I already blocked this shit. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Bro, I wrote him back like, please do never do this again, bro.
I was like, bro, I'm about to hit up like the California like
You gonna sue him?
labor law or some shit. Be like, bro, this nigga,
Adam's
this nigga
making
is
sexual advances on me.
This nigga is my employer. He is my employer, Your Honor. Your Honor.
Sometimes I forget that shit is gay because to me,
What?
It's so normal to have a conversation about like what a dude's genitals look like because in the porn world, it's like it's just normal. It's like
He's flexing.
you know, in the porn world, it's like you can just have a conversation about his dick, like
Pause.
you know, like it's just.
I feel like
Lonte,
it's
It'd be like if
ballsy,
you're a
huh? It's
fucking
kinda
carpenter,
ballsy,
you're gonna talk about the fucking
huh? Nah,
hammer.
don't try to compare
Pause.
carpets to dicks, my nigga. Nah, bro.
Who's a carpenter? You a carpenter, girl?
Nah, this
No.
I'm about to say he took
I'm
offense to
comparing
that.
dicks to hammers.
whatever. Nah, bro.
Well, you're one person whose hammer I've never seen, so.
You
Man.
ain't seen mine either, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? Don't put that out there.
It's like, wait,
Don't put that out there.
You two are those.
Hey, I'm like, you're the one person. I'm like,
I
nigga,
was
no.
looking to look at you like,
Nah, nigga.
You know what? You two
Hell
are.
no, kid.
You two are the Muppets that are sitting in the theater together
Oh,
and they're talking
the
shit
two
all the
old guys?
time. Yeah,
Look at
that's,
him over there.
that's you two.
You remind me of Beaker.
I'll take it. I'll take it. We were already. Oh, are you down to be Santa for my kid?
No.
Why not?
I need to go back to the gym.
I'll hit you with the
If I
day rate.
qualify to be goddamn Santa.
Santa's supposed to be fat.
That's what I said. I
Are
had
you
to go back
down?
to the gym.
Bro, $100. You come to the crib, you
You're
put on the
fat
Santa
shaming
suit,
us.
you come in, you hang out with the kid for a little bit.
So you what?
The kid is a little bit more woke as a result. He's like, oh, it's Black Santa, but they're so little
you
they don't
want
even
your-
think
your
anything
first-
about
you
it.
want your kids
He has
first
slave
Santa?
deals. He wants to pay us $40 on feature and $100 to come as fucking Santa.
Nigga on some
Sounds-
crazy
Do
shit.
not sign no
Will you be
contracts
Santa
with
for my
goddamn
kid?
Adam.
I don't want her thinking Santa has a face tattoo. That's weird. That's too easy.
Unless you're Billy Bob Thornton.
Don't
Yeah,
make me
no.
make Josh do it.
Josh is not
definitely
gonna do
Santa
it.
Josh
Claus.
would do it.
Josh.
Josh would
Yes,
1,000%.
I could definitely-
I would dress up and be Spider Cuz.
Don't you?
I'll dress up as Spider Man. Or the blue,
I'll get the real Spider
or,
Cut.
or the blue M&M. I'll be the blue M&M for the
Oh, no,
birthday.
You're
you need
definitely the
you
blue
need-
M&M.
You need Pee Wee Longway.
You
then.
took
What
that
you
from
mean?
Pee Wee.
No, that's why I said it, nigga. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's trying to start beef. Look at this
That's what
nigga.
I'm saying.
White man
My
always trying to put us.
my Crip brethren.
My Crip brethren.
So you feel loyalty to him?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice of you. They'll roll on another one, so I guess we got to keep this podcast going. What else should we talk
It's your
about?
fucking
man.
birthday.
Yeah, it's your fucking
up,
birthday. How old
man.
did you turn, bro?
Oh,
Like for real,
what?
for real. How old did
You're
you
like
seriously
a hobbit
turn?
now.
my
When your ears like that.
The fucking when I wear the headphones too
Why
long.
are they so red now?
Because I've been wearing the
white.
headphones for 2 hours and I got big ass ears, or maybe they're just sensitive or something. I don't know.
Nigga got sensitive
You
ear
tender
ass
ear.
nigga.
Yeah, call me tender ear.
Sensitive ear ass bitch.
Yeah, man, it's weird. I got fucking sensitive ears.
Okay,
Housephone's trying to
that's
go have a
fucked
little
up.
rendezvous or something. I feel like
He got somewhere to go.
he got a girl blowing up his line trying
Who,
to get
me?
fucking dick
He
down or
just sent
something.
$100 for some pussy, bro. Come on now.
He did. He was so did.
Adam caught you, bro.
Hey, all right,
He
let
sent the bitch
me.
He caught you. Yeah, it's a Star Wars shirt. He
said it
There's no Star Wars shirt on $100.
He's
showed
about
you
to go cash in his pussy tokens as soon as he gets
The
there.
shirt was
No,
a
I think
decoy, bro.
customarily,
I got an EDD hat.
Oh,
customary
God.
would be to pay her after.
After.
No,
Nah,
Housephone
I
does
said
it
not
before.
in
Nah, I
advance.
said the
It's
$100
prepaid.
deposit. Y'all gotta be fucked
That's
up.
a
It's a
sip.
deposit.
Oh, it's a
That's a
deposit.
deposit.
How much is it? 110?
Nah, it's 250. It's 250.
100 up front, 150 after. That's how the game be these days, man.
I would pay a woman to hit me with one of these.
Would you?
Well, on my balls, yeah, on my testicles, yes.
Pause.
Oh, man.
Let me hit you with a situation.
No, you're not hitting me with anything. No.
Situation game.
No.
Let me tell you about this.
Situation
All right, so before I met Lena, obviously, I go hang out with this girl off the internet, and we're kicking it, and we hook up, and then we're hanging out more, and she starts telling me a story about this fucking model fashion fucking kid, and how she hooked up with him, and then he requested that she put her fist in his asshole. And she did it.
What the fuck?
And he was down.
Would you feel a certain type of way about her after that? Like, would
Yes.
that would bother you?
Yes.
I would just not want her to touch me. Like you have a forever shit
She's not
hand.
gonna do it to you. No,
No, of course she's not. I'm just
forever
saying.
shit
I
hand is
would
a myth.
never want to give her a high five. I would have to like bump. It's a good time to be her friend right now
I
because
wouldn't
of
even
COVID
want to open a
restrictions.
fucking door after her.
Yeah.
No,
you
shitty
wouldn't. You'd be
hand.
that grossed out by it.
Yes.
That's terrible.
I think that's unfair.
She has another nigga's ass on her hand, bro.
She did.
No, she does.
You ate a booty hole, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't.
That's cap.
For sure.
Do you just have booty hole
This
on your
nigga-
mouth for the rest of your life?
That's
Yes.
cap.
Yeah,
Yes.
does Housephone have all these girls from him on everything's booty
I
on his
never ate no
mouth for
bitch.
life?
I never ate no bitch ass after him.
You're a better man than me.
Nah, for sure.
Better man than me. You ever been a ham on everything?
Hell no.
I ain't never been to
You,
that shit.
you have no idea what I'm
He has
talking
no
about?
idea what we're talking about.
What the fuck is
He's
that?
such a hood dude.
He's such a hood
That's
dude.
how we know you're a real hood dude and not
Yeah.
like a hipster hood
Yeah, that's
dude.
how I know you really with the shits. You don't know him on everything.
That's
Nigga
pretty
said
cool.
a hipster hood dude.
That's cool.
Nah,
He's
it
like
was
a
some
real
niggas.
guy.
It was some niggas that was with the shits that was in
That's
there.
what I'm saying, but that proves
that
how
proves
in the
how
streets
hood- yeah.
he is. That
Because that was very like,
he's been out drinking every night of his entire life,
and you never heard
and
him.
he doesn't know what ham on everything is because it is like
It's very like
it's
hipster.
very hipstery. You know?
I don't even know what the fuck
It's
that's
like a,
about.
a party
skateboarder
thing.
shit?
It's like a
party
downtown
thing.
LA.
It was like a party
underground.
thing, and they would like premiere a lot of the like up and coming rappers. First shows would be with these people,
Right.
So it was like I don't know, like Young Gleesh or like Young Lean,
What's
just
the
like some,
rappers you haven't
just
heard?
like some SoundCloud rap shit, like you know, all the like just it was lit. 21 Savage first, no, that was Rare House, but that
Remember
was
that?
kind of
That was
same
a good
vibe.
one, yeah.
21 Savage
kind of
first
stuff.
LA show, oh, it was so scary.
I remember I went
thought
to
the whole
a-
shit was
Scary?
Nigga, I thought the whole shit was gonna get shot up. It was crazy.
He
but
was,
it was lit.
he was moving crazy at all
He
those
was
early
moving
shows. He would
it was like
rush
him
in
and like
with
90
him
bloods.
Whoosh, they just like come
And he
in
was
the
like
fucking
in the
function.
middle, just like
And then
mean
as
mugging
soon as they
everybody.
finish, whoosh,
Moves
they
right
there.
out and they gone.
That's how you supposed to move.
Bro,
cool.
it was hard. Like,
No, you know who was moving right when we fucking booked him? Young Nudie.
Oh yeah, same shit.
He came on.
Hey, I remember
He
that
came
shit,
in on
bro.
some fucking Minister
Yeah,
Farrakhan
he
shit.
came
Like
in
he
with
was.
some niggas,
They was
bro.
like he
Foel.
was. He
My
was
nigga.
boom.
Foel,
like,
bro.
he
Came
moved
in
in
when I
right.
was
That was
like,
lit.
So he did the same
Bro.
thing as 21 Savage.
Yeah.
basically. They're
Nudie,
cousins. They're
Nudie
from-
came in like he thought somebody was going to try to kill
He
him.
came in with some niggas.
That's
bro.
how I seen
Some niggas,
Rollo when I
niggas.
first met Rollo in Atlanta.
Yeah,
I was going to
believe
the
it,
strip
yeah.
club. He had like 100 niggas with him.
I seen Gucci.
Like he was the president.
How do you do that? How do you get away with that?
I don't know.
If I had 100 dudes with me, or even let's say 20, they're not letting me in anywhere. I've showed up at a million fucking shows
With
and
like
shit with
5
like
people.
5 people, and like 3 of them can't get in and shit. And I feel like I should have like
you could
some
have, you're a
ability.
Homelander.
Wait, you always hit me with this weird fucking meme.
You know what Homelander
Nah, what
is?
does that mean?
Gotta watch the boy. He knows what that is.
Stop trying to derail the conversation, AD. What the fuck? We keep having these conversations with him about his verbal tics of like just saying these
You do
weird
verbal
things.
tics too.
Like what? The whole point of the podcast is to have an actual in-depth conversation, and then you just call me Homelander when I'm talking about an
Why do you-
actual thing. I'm just saying, this is like a very weird thing that we got to get you past at some point. The whole conversation just screeches to a halt. Like, what
I
the
love
fuck
it.
is that?
Like, what is that?
Structure there.
I had zero idea. What
nigga
you're
So
talking
weird.
Y'all tell me what's the other shit? Ham base? What the fuck is that? That's a fucking tick to me, nigga.
Ham
God damn.
That's a tick to You actually gotta watch. You gotta watch at the end of the day tomorrow because you can hear AD talk about some disgusting disease he got from a fucking tick in a girl's vagina or some
What?
shit. You got some foul.
You gotta
ass
watch-
disease.
you gotta watch
Don't
it
tell
tomorrow.
the whole story again.
No,
but
no, I'm not gonna say
You
nothing.
gotta watch at the end of the day tomorrow at 6. I'm on it, and we talk about AD getting a tick, fucking disgusting
And
poison
see,
thing on his
my
finger or
crazy
something.
ticks led to a tick story.
You know,
so
who
it's
I'm-
all for the greater
You know
good.
who the tick is?
The cartoon character tick? Yeah.
You know who the critic is?
No.
You don't remember Jay Sherman?
Who was Jay Sherman?
Amazing show.
I have
The critic.
You niggas are.
It was on
know
Comedy
about the
Central
Tick?
back in the day, so I've seen every episode like a million
Y'all
times.
niggas are.
The tick just came back like last year
They
on
brought it back?
Amazon.
Well,
Yeah.
they need to bring back the critic because that show is fucking amazing.
Y'all sound real old right now.
I was about to say, I don't know what
don't know
the
the
fuck y'all
fucking
talking
critic.
about.
God damn it. You hit me
You
with
niggas
it.
are the OG.
Josh
OGs.
knows about the critic.
Josh is also old too. So
I don't know about homie base, honey ham, whatever the fuck y'all said.
When COVID's done, we're going to have them book you.
COVID is not going to be done probably
Man,
anytime
at
soon.
At this rate, we don't fucking know.
We're
they
back
will.
on. Actually, tonight is the last day for indoor dining.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm
outdoor
about-
dining in
I'm about to
LA.
go function
How you
right
feel
now.
about that?
I hate it. I go outdoor dining damn near 3 4 times a week.
Lena asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I told her I wanted steak for dinner.
I had steak
That's
last
fine.
night.
I don't have my phone, so I'm not able to tell her that I'm coming home soon and that she should probably order the steak. I don't think she's cooking the steak. She got a baby to deal with.
That's a fact.
Those fucking
Damn,
COVID.
what if you really come in and she's super mom mode, like baby on the hip, flipping the steak, and like making a YouTube video all at the same time?
Shouldn't cook steak next to a baby.
The
feel like she
enjoyment that just came
probably-
over his face while saying that was really
I feel
funny.
like she's capable of that, but
Of
she's
course.
she's having a hard time because her fucking abdomen hurts so bad
Oh,
from the C-section and shit.
Ah,
So,
fuck! Imagine having your fucking stomach cut open and then sewed back together
Your fucking
after having
abs.
a child ripped out of
think
it.
about all the things that, as a person who has received one blowjob from her in the past however many weeks, it's not easy to give head after you just got a C-section. It turns out.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Or having Botox
I
in
was about to
here.
just say some.
that's a factor as well.
I was about to give you some advice on what to do, but I was
You're very limited in terms
Yeah.
of positions.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was my birthday, so I felt like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot my
thought you said my
shot.
name.
I'm gonna try to get some head, even though I know you don't feel good. Let's go for it. Boom.
I'm trying to get some head, even though I don't feel good.
I felt all right about it.
TOP.
What's that?
I got some
Top.
Top, nigga.
Oh,
White.
I thought you said TLP, and I was thinking,
No.
is that like TLC? That's like a different version.
I
of
got
it?
some RFT recently.
What is
that?
RFT?
Random fan top.
What? How'd that happen? You at a truck stop or some shit? I gotta hear about this. This is exciting.
Oh
This
shit!
is the kind of story that me as a new dad, I
Yeah, I
gotta
know,
hear.
I know. Nah. Just know I was just kicking it with the homies, like some of the old like GBC homies. You feel me? Not GBC, but you know, this in that realm, homies.
You got some top of Horsehead?
No,
My brother. He's like,
You're
what?
so
You got some
sus.
Horsehead?
Relax. No. I just know I was kicking it with the homies. And I get a DM, like, you know, like some girl posts my story at like 5 a.m. And I look at her thing, I'm thinking she's in New York because all her pictures, like recent pictures, were from New York. I was like, oh, okay.
That's how you know she has COVID.
No, so I replied to her anyway. Found out that she was close, Ubered her over. That was it. But she was, she came to the homie's crib.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
The clout top.
And, just got asked a whole
Can't
bunch
be fucking your friend's house. I
know.
mean, your fans' house phone.
I know. I didn't mean to. It
Top
just
that
happened.
nobody would ever get in any kind. Like if you're a normal guy, that would just never happen to
It's
you.
never
But
happened to
because you have this weird level of fame,
Yeah.
because you have 101,000 followers.
101.
Why you gotta say the one like that, man?
Because it's very
I'm up.
exciting. Is Cam Real still sitting at 99?
She's at like 94. I dusted her.
Justin.
Wait, she not got a tattoo now?
Crazy.
She's not gonna do anything that we agreed to do, so it don't even
That's
matter.
fucked up.
I
What
know
was
she's
the-
not
what
gonna.
was
She should
the
get
point?
the high roller tattoo at least, because
She's
that's
not
kind of
gonna
like
get
a
the tattoo.
Does she don't have no tattoos?
She has 0 tattoos. She's not gonna get a
man, she
tattoo
ain't
from
doing
me.
that.
I didn't expect her to. Like, I literally see Kim once a week. Like, that's like one of my best friends. I know she was not gonna get a tattoo.
Yeah.
I already knew. I knew I was just gonna win, so I could just be annoying and poke it at her.
How did you know you were going to win? She could have had a big moment.
Well, I had a bigger moment.
She's becoming a
the
Twitch
shoe re-
DJ in front of her own eyes, right?
The shoe release pushed me over.
She wants to make it perfectly clear that she does not have COVID.
She also wants to make it clear that she does not care that I won the battle, but I know she
Who
cares.
said she had COVID?
Well, she's not here because she's sick. But she said, don't make a big joke and say that I have COVID.
Someone told me she had COVID.
Shout out to Karen.
I thought she
We
was
love
here.
you. We miss you.
Wait,
Even
is
though you
this not-
bailed on my birthday
Is this
stream.
not
You
her?
wrong, bro.
That's Queen Bobby Pin. That's not
Oh,
Cam
I'm
Girl.
sorry.
That was wrong. That was wrong.
Racism
That
in
was
America
wrong.
I'm just
tonight
joking,
at
guys.
6 p.m. on the No Jumper channel.
I'm just joking, guys. So I need to do a stream after, but where can I stream here?
if you want,
You live here, don't you?
Yeah, I forgot I live here compared to that girl.
just hang out with Josh.
Go to your bed.
No. If I lived here, then I would have actually been here for the Rio the Young OG interview, which I got left out of, and I got discredited. He said, "Yeah, so I heard about you guys through Desto Dub," and I'm like, "Bro, okay,
didn't say that.
Laura told me you didn't say that, but somebody else told me that you
I
said
did
that.
not say. You didn't watch it?
I didn't get a chance to. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get a chance to, so I have no critique.
I look forward to you telling me what I should have asked them about that
But,
they
okay.
didn't. But to be honest, Rio gave me one of those interviews where he just sort of like went off and just talked.
That's amazing.
So it was fucking amazing. I kind of like tried to stay out of the way and just
Well, that's-
let him talk about whatever.
If
'Cause,
that's
like,
what you did, then I'm gonna go watch it at home.
like when I asked him about the face, like the fucking scar on his face, you know, he could have just said, "Yeah, I was cooking some fries when I was 13 and I fucking burned my face." He went into the most long ass version of it, like
Really?
so much detail.
But was
and
it good,
shit.
though?
Yeah, it was fire. It was just like he just basically like elaborated so much in the way that like a lot of like fucking hood ass rappers
Would not
don't
be able to do.
because they don't want to fucking like
Yeah.
incriminate themselves / like it's just sort of like looks bad for them to be a chatty patty. But he fucking was like totally. I think he like realized that like this was his first real interview. This is a great moment for him to just go off, and he just
And now
fucking
now
he
hopefully
delivered so crazy.
Now hopefully people won't ask him that anymore. I know he has said in the song that he was sick of niggas asking him about it, or so he's like, I'm gonna shoot the next nigga to ask me about my
The crazy
face.
thing about it is that once you actually hear the story of how bad his burns were, the
Yeah.
fact that the only part that you can really like notice
It's
about
on the
it is
cheek.
just the cheek part is like, whoa, that's like actually kind of
Yeah.
amazing that you fucking
I still have a
like,
face.
And now I notice it when I look at his,
His hands
hands
are
and
fucked
shit.
up.
No, but he described it like he said he cried his eyes out and cried himself to sleep when he looked in the mirror at the hospital and realized how bad it was. And like I notice it now in his hand.
Yeah, his
he
hand's
burned his
fucked up,
hand
too.
and shit too. But yeah, he was just fucking cool as fuck. And dude, Mike's voice sounds crazy on records. His voice in the interview was like somebody just had a chainsaw and was just like activating it from time to time, like "Rah, rah." Like I'll pay his fucking copay if he wants to go to the doctor, because I would love to hear a throat doctor just give his thoughts on how he's fucking
a throatologist.
Yo, because
A throw baby.
I mean, he smoked 2 blunts in the middle of the interview, which is fine, whatever. But like, you know, a lot of people do that. But I mean, his voice just like, and he said it wasn't like that like recently.
Oh, really?
It's like a chainsaw. This shit
This
crazy.
shit might be actually
He
fucked
said
up.
the
man.
throat doctor.
Go baby.
Throat baby.
Shout out RMC Mike.
Throat
Go stream
ologist,
their
man.
shit, man. Fucking.
No, I heard that he was talking about this song 3 minutes that they were trying to make go viral, and that's actually one of the funniest songs by them of all time. Is like he's talking about if the pussy good, I'm a nut in 3 minutes, and it's like the girl,
That's real.
and it's like the girl like in the background like
Hey,
what the
sometimes if you ain't fucking jerked off
It's
in a
one of
few
the funniest
days or
songs.
ever, like if you're AD,
yeah, if you're AD, you don't
then
know. You must bust super fast when
3
you pull up on
minutes
your
must
story.
be a lot. Because
Yeah.
for me,
I get so
sometimes
drunk,
3
bro. I
minutes is
just
a
go
lot.
a long time.
You only fuck drunk? You one of them?
Yeah, for the most part.
Really?
Yeah, for the most
Yeah.
part.
I'm pulling up in the morning trying to get some pussy.
No,
afternoon.
morning is good.
Hey.
That's a little quicker.
You ever have this weird fucking thing is when you hang out with a girl and you only fuck her when you're drunk. So then when you finally fucking you're sober, it's awkward and
Yeah.
it's like totally different.
And you're like, it's not even hitting the same.
I'm night and day drunk and
because there's
sober.
been a lot of girls where like I hung out with them like mad times, but every time we hung out was like at night going to the bar, going to a club, whatever.
Or
So every
yeah.
time you hang out and every time you hook up, you're drunk. And so then then you hook up with her sober and you realize like, yo, this bitch is fucked up in the head. She only can like be normal or like enjoy sex when she's fucking drunk.
Yeah.
I'm a 3 in the morning type nigga. Every time.
I'm 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning,
I like waking up naked.
6 in the morning.
That's one of the selling factors of getting fucked up is like fucking for an insane period of time late at night that you would never do if you weren't fucked up.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I could say that like good memories of like drinking and doing coke is like nights like that where like you just
He's in
were
a
fucking for
fucking-
some bizarre period of time. I hope to be able to do that again someday without the drugs.
I was gonna say.
On top of that, the Blue Rhinos as well.
Or
wow,
the Blue
yeah.
Chews.
Blue
Bro.
Chew.
You read a Blue Chew?
No, I heard the Blue Chews are amazing.
Really?
Blue Chew.
I'm doing
I
that.
take a half. I
Get
take
a
half, though.
Rhino drink and get fucked up.
Nah, not a Rhino.
3 hours, baby.
Not a Rhino drink.
I
love
bet a
Rhino
lot
drink.
of doctors would tell you that taking a Rhino and drinking is a bad idea.
That's probably
Okay.
terrible.
I don't care.
He's living on the edge. For all the
Yeah.
kids out there, fuck it.
Worst things that can
If a
happen.
doctor tells you not to do something, just do it anyway, and you'll be all right.
I shouldn't probably drink every night, but hey,
Right.
I'm here.
Lena kind of tells me that sometimes that like I've just done so many fucked up things in my life that I didn't get caught for. In terms, like I tell her stories about just like stealing and doing credit card fraud and fighting and all this stuff, and she's just like, saying you've never been arrested, like since you were a little kid. I'm like, nah. She's like, you know, it's like weird when you think about it.
I mean,
No, it's not.
Those are all things that you could get arrested and go to jail for a long time for.
It's like
And
white privilege.
A lot.
That's what it sounds like to me. I just get away with everything.
Oh God, literally,
That's exactly what it sounds
I was
like to
like, wait,
me.
what?
No, it's I'm a criminal mastermind.
That too.
It's your
Give me my props.
give me my props.
You got caught with the craziest machine gun ever with a fucking shell catcher on it, and you go to prison for
Allegedly.
one
Allegedly.
day, and they let him out.
Day, nigga, I was gone for 2 weeks, bro.
For real? I thought it was one day.
It was 2 weeks. That's a day, but it was
Allegedly.
2 weeks.
Damn, somebody just tagged me and said, damn, the baby don't even follow at Lil Housephone or at AD. Must be bad influence.
Doesn't he follow
The
like 20
baby?
people?
Your baby.
Oh, the baby.
That's
My
fucked
baby.
up.
I thought we were
Damn.
talking about Dub Baby.
I did too. Why isn't Parker
I was
following
like,
us?
why the fuck would the baby be following? She's only following mom and dad.
Oh, that's fine then.
We
about to
don't
be
even
like-
know if she likes you yet. We got to give her some time with.
We don't even know
we
if
got to
she-
give her some time with Uncle AD
I'm
before
be like-
she's able
I'm
to
be
make a
like-
decision.
I said, follow back, little sis.
Hey, I'm gonna be like Homelander. Just hates babies.
Why does my daughter already have like 20,000 followers? I
Yeah,
thought
she's
that was
busting.
pretty impressive. I'm
She's
like, wow,
booming.
she's booming out here.
She's
in these
booming, for
streets.
sure.
1949.
Hey, my homie in prison hit up my son's Instagram and said that you better follow me before I block your little ass. Like he's running it.
But it's weird. Like people are acting like it's weird to have a fucking Instagram for your kid, but I see it as just a place to put photos of them.
Yeah.
Like,
I
why
thought
not,
about
right?
making
I'm gonna be like Homelander. Just hate the baby.
It ain't like she's fucking accessing it, so I don't know. I feel like why not?
I
you know?
just feel like I wouldn't want to make an Instagram for my daughter because I just don't want a bunch of fucking niggas, like weird niggas following her. Like, why are you
Yes.
even follow my daughter for? Like, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
that's a fact.
Yeah, my
me, that's
son
the
is
only
cool,
reason
but
why I
my
wouldn't
daughter,
wanna
no.
do
I
it.
don't. I'm
Yeah,
not with
like-
that. A lot of fucking creeps out here.
Yeah, you feel me? I just feel, you know, like.
But we were
why-
thinking of
why
turning the
would you wanna-
comments off.
You should.
Like, or,
Just
yeah.
because then it's less of like a social media thing and more like just a straight
You
photo
should,
gallery.
Yeah, you should do that.
You know?
because somebody stupid is gonna try
yeah.
to say something.
Like, you get what I mean? Like, and I'll be ready to find out where niggas live at and shit. You feel me? Like,
Get find their IP.
nigga.
I did that one time. Somebody commented something about my cat, and I fucking pulled up to the crib.
How do you find them? Huh? How do you find them?
my God.
I hit him up in the DMs. I'm like, yo, give me that address.
And they gave it to you.
Yeah, and we ran the fade because he talked shit about the cat.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
lying.
You had me right up until right
Over
there.
fucking Tony. But if somebody disses me, he's gonna say, "Hey, AD, you just gonna have to handle that
If
yourself,
somebody
buddy.
This is you. You don't want me involved. What am I gonna do?
You the master criminal
I'm gonna make a
mastermind.
diss song or some shit? Yeah, you
you're the
think I'm
criminal
gonna get away with making a diss
mastermind.
You know what he's gonna
Kill
do?
him and get away with it as usual.
He's gonna talk to the police when they come. We're gonna all get away.
What am I talking about? Who are you beefing with?
Who, me?
I think you beefing could be a good career strategy, though. You need to find somebody to beef
you
with.
I'm really
should
gonna
just
hurt
start
somebody, though.
beefing with somebody, nigga.
No, keep it on wax. No, you should talk
I'm
to
really
him
gonna
beforehand.
hurt somebody.
And I'll squabble up with
Let's
somebody.
find a rapper.
Somebody's told me that before though. They brought that up, suggested that.
Yeah, this is what I'm telling
Looks
you
like
as,
let's
your,
have a
as,
fake
as your
beef.
new manager is that we're gonna
Sorry,
find,
pun.
we're gonna find a rapper, somebody comparably popping, and then we're gonna do a beef, and we're gonna fucking stage a bunch of weird shit, and
I'm
by
the soccer
the
nigga.
end of all this, you're gonna be Kid Boo. So
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
this is what I see for your career.
Thanks.
I'm just kidding. I don't want you to. Fucking,
I see cripping in your future.
more Crippig.
More cripping.
How about turn to Smokey Robinson 20 years from now, and I try to help out the youth like that.
Have you thought
Smoking
about
that
that?
dough,
Have you thought about
losing
it?
a hoe, gang banging.
I mean, Smokey Robinson making that song was like as weird as you making that song would be. So I feel like just
I want
do
to
it.
hear an AD Christmas album.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
I was wondering.
Jack Frost nipping. Santa baby.
Santa baby.
Santa,
We will
baby.
catch you
You
on
could do
the
a sexual
channel.
dance.
To news.
Would you do a striptease to Santa Baby like Marilyn Monroe?
My Inglewood niggas used to say Gerby baby. It's a Gerby baby.
Yo, we would have to talk about it if you were coming on the podcast saying "gerb" every other word like Frosty.
That'd
Yeah.
be hard.
Why is he locked up? Does anyone know?
I didn't know.
I don't know if I could leak all that information.
Gerby
Gives a fuck.
baby.
We want to know. Give me a Frosty update.
I want to know. I don't
Hit
know.
my
why-
DM on Twitter.
So you can get it hacked.
I don't even know why he's locked up.
Stop talking about Twitter around me.
Yeah,
You don't even want to help me get it back now.
How do I do it? I hit up my fucking YouTube network before.
No, that was the first time.
But yeah, who did you hit up the first time?
My label.
Hit the Empire. This is what they do.
But they won't get it back this time. They already pulled their strings the first time.
Pull board. Pull the same string.
You right.
You could do videos on Twitter now.
It's, man, oh,
You putting.
they got stories
you
now.
You doing fleets?
I'm left out.
You doing fleets?
What is a fleet?
A fleet is the story.
See,
on
I
Twitter.
would know.
You didn't,
Twitter, get
all
my
right.
shit
Yeah,
back,
yeah,
please.
yeah. Yo, all roads lead to AD having a social media hacked.
This is fucked up.
This sucks.
I'm like, why would somebody want to get me?
Dude, now I'm sad that I didn't get to read the chat this whole time. Because I love reading the chat.
During the
We
November
never
show?
read- We never read the chat.
We don't, because then we're just going to talk about the chat the whole time. But I love, like,
We could do it at the end.
I want to know what these motherfuckers are saying. I'll read the comments, but I'm not going to watch the whole thing.
When I
again.
watch the shit back, I put the live chat comments on. I just look.
You rewatch shit like this?
Rewatch everything.
That's crazy.
I don't rewatch anything.
I'm trying to get better.
Can't rewatch any of it.
No, I respect that.
I respect it, honestly.
That's commitment.
You're like Michael Jordan with your craft. You feel me? I don't know why I was so far away. I'm sorry.
No, he's like a guy making a sword on a reality show about swords.
Blades of Glory.
Yeah, some
Blades
shit
of
like
Glory.
That. Bro,
That was a great movie.
They're heating up the last
Wait,
3
Will
inches.
Ferrell?
Yes. So
Heating
funny.
up the last 3 inches.
No? You know-
No, the ice skating one with Pam. That was when my fucking
Pam was in there?
yeah.
I didn't watch The Office
my
then.
Pam crush was. I love.
You wanted to be
Pam.
Jim Bad?
Oh, I was ready to be Jim Halpert, but I fuck with Karen too.
My favorite is Kevin, bro. He's the funniest shit
You would
ever.
hit Kevin.
No, what's wrong with you? I'm talking about character wise. He's like, wait, you think I'm retarded?
Oh, that's very
I'd
rude,
say let her-
Ollie.
She said, you do not talk to him like that.
Tapping out.
Housephone is. Were you high or are you just
high.
fucking?
It's crazy
high.
because I haven't had no liquor today, and the weed isn't bothering me like that.
I feel like I'm the only one that. I feel like Housephone's high as hell. Vel's high as fuck. We smoked 3 blunts. That ain't shit though.
I mean, I don't really smoke. I don't smoke big woods.
Big
Pause.
woods. I do.
Pause.
Trev will roll a wood.
Like I'll hit like one wood, and I'll smoke a couple
Pause.
little small joints. Feel me? I don't be smoking.
You
Like,
don't hit the wood. You're gonna pause that.
Yes.
That's like everybody every day,
Yeah.
all the time. Motherfuckers say hit the wood.
yeah,
like,
you want me? You gonna have to have me.
you're gonna
pause
have to
my whole
permanently
convo.
pause him. Shun. Unshun.
Shun.
Remember that, Dwight?
Oh yeah.
Shun.
Actually,
I'm saying what's it called?
shout out my nigga Dwight.
The Happy Pappies, whatever the fuck y'all told me about earlier.
Chatty
I'm high
Patties?
now. No, the what's the shit called? You said they booked the
Happy
first
Pappy.
shows.
Oh, ham on everything.
Hopper Toppers.
He said happy tappies.
This
I don't remember,
This
kid.
nigga somebody in the comments needs to list everything that he called him on everything during this podcast. Yo, it must be hard to be him on everything right now. They can't do no shows.
I mean, I feel like they had stopped like doing shows like that anyway.
Oh, for real?
I mean, they were like doing I don't know, whatever. They're doing parties and shit. I'm faded. Can we go?
Yup. Shout out to everybody.
Happy fucking birthday to Big 22.
Watch my fucking show tomorrow.
His new,
Bird.
his new
Bird.
name is Adam 38.
Adam 37.
37.
37.
Adam 37.
Bang, bang. Pow.